I can't see myself. Oh no. I don't know if that'll work. If it'll pop back and tell me no. Oh.
Woo! Yay! Follows and follows. Did you really get my password wrong?
I think I did. I think I always get it wrong. Yep, I do. What do you know?
What up, everybody? I can't see you yet, so don't say anything important. As you can tell, we partied last night, and I'm still recovering pretty hard.
I mean, you partied last night.
I partied last night.
I drove your drunk ass home.
Yelled at. We went to Burger King, but they were too slow, and I don't think they liked that I just kept yelling Whopper no onion as loud as I could out the window.
Probably not. I mean, I wouldn't like it either.
That bitch was slow.
Like, fuck this guy.
She sounded. Why is there so much shit open on my computer?
You know, I'm not sure.
All I want is chat. And Twitch.
Hope you're not talking, because we can't hear you. Or see you.
Alright, we got it up and running.
Woo!
We got it up and running. Oh, look, we're 1 view away from 1,000.
Oh.
We're gonna clear that shit tonight. So I don't know who it was that followed us, but thanks for the follow.
We're actually 30 miles west of St. Louis. But regardless, at midnight, it should be dead enough that they could, like, pump out that food quick. The lines weren't even moving.
We had a babysitter.
I sat through the drive-thru line.
Come on, please stop doing work right at this moment.
Okay. I was trying to write in all of my secret stuff that's going on.
I told Pip that this was my exact message. So it turns out when we do our 10-day Gloomhaven stream, Beth is not gonna be here for day number 9.
Sorry.
So I text my boy Pip. You can find him on Twitch at TD Shenanigans. They said the girls will be, because his wife is also a bridesmaid.
Yes.
They said the girls will be getting wrecked by male strippers, and I need somebody to fill in for Beth on our Gloomhaven stream.
That's so messed up.
He hasn't responded yet, but I think he will. I think he'll be in.
He'll be like, all right. But really, we all know that's not what's gonna happen because we're all kind of stiffs. So.
Yeah.
But we can't talk about this just in case she's watching now.
Something's gonna be stiffs.
Yeah, you when I get home. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Let's see. All right, so I think there's some confusion. Just kind of reading through. This is not Munchkin. This is.
I mean, it is.
It's Munchkin. It's a different game with a Munchkin theme. So this is brand new. This came out this year. Came out in February. It's the Munchkin Collectible card game.
Whoa.
If you guys have ever played Hearthstone on... if you guys have ever played Hearthstone on the phone, the mobile app, Blizzard, it actually plays really similar to that from what I can tell. So we all get our starting... It's kind of like Hearthstone meets Magic the Gathering meets Munchkin. Yes, maybe. I think maybe it's been out a little bit longer than Origins. That was probably pushed really, really hard at Origins, though.
So you know what's funny is we bought these starter kits. You know, there's these were like $12 to $16 a piece.
There's a whole set that includes all
for
$29
$29
for 20 If it's 20 on Amazon right now,
and you can get all of them.
It's yeah.
Well, let's see how we do it.
If you want to get it, so what you have to have is you have to have some type of starter set. So we ended up getting 2. This was actually sent to us from Steve Jackson Games. I'm really stoked about that. And so I got the Bard and the Wizard, which is awesome because I always like to take the Wizard. But she likes to be like a rogue or a thief, so we found this at our friendly local fantasy shop.
Game store.
Friendly local game store.
Fantasy shop works. Call it by name. It's
FLBT. No?
FLGS?
There we go.
FLBT? What is that?
I don't know. Friendly, lesbian, bisexual,
no.
transvestite?
Why?
I don't know. There's acronym. I had a lot of beer last night. And some scotch. And some tequila.
You had 6 beers.
I had 7 because I drank an entire 6-pack of that Bud Light Orange. I no longer like Bud Light Orange.
Yeah, you had 6 Bud Light Orange, a shot of tequila, and 2 glasses of whiskey.
And I had that Breckenridge Vanilla Porter.
I counted that one. That was number 7.
That was number 7. Good evening.
Hey.
Yeah, it was and so what's crazy is that more normally, back in the day, I used to be able to drink 7 beers and be okay. The problem is we haven't, since we started keto in a year, I think I rarely drink. Mm-hmm. And when I do, it just goes, it hits me hard.
Yeah, he was super stoked, Ruguru. He saw that beer and he's like, look!
I had to take a picture and everything. Like, oh my god, this is the shit he was talking about.
And then, like, randomly, he's sitting by himself texting. I'm like, who are you texting? He goes, I'm texting Ruguru. And I'm like, are you texting or Facebook messaging him?
So, it also, back to Munchkin, it also comes with additional card booster packs. So you have to have a starter set because the starter set comes with your coins and your tokens and your dice. It also comes with our level counter, and this is where the Hearthstone-ness comes into play. So unlike Magic the Gathering, where you have to play like mana to be able to use any of your powers, in this you use money. But your money, you gain the money at the beginning of your turn equal to whatever level you're at. Well, up to whatever level you're at. So if you're on level 5 at the beginning, and you would start that turn with 5 gold. Meaning, if you had spent 3 of your 4 last round and you had 1 remaining, you wouldn't take 5 more gold. You'd just take gold up to 5, so you draw 4 gold. And you got some other fun stuff.
Did you send him dick pics?
No.
Are you sure?
No. I wasn't that drunk.
Or did any of it not make sense and you were just like rambling?
I was talking about beer.
Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if he sent you dick pics.
Oh, I was telling him, I told him I legit was drinking Bud Light Orange because he cracked a joke about me drinking Bud Light Orange.
Yeah, it's a shitty beer.
And then I said, have you had New Belgium Rampant? And he says, no, is that a wheat? And I said, no, it's an IPA. So smoothest beer you'll ever have, that's 8.5%, and it will fuck you up. Because it's dangerous because it's so good and so smooth. It doesn't feel like you're drinking an 8.5% beer. And then he said he doesn't like IPAs. And I said, real men like IPAs. It's the equivalent of the pumpkin spice latte for women.
That's true. That's very true.
And then I told him how Pip drank an entire 6-pack of the Rampant in 2 hours.
Oh god, that was an awful night for him.
And he blacked out and then spent the night in the bathroom floor. And now he doesn't like drinking beer. So, I opened up the Wizard pack. We're kind of gonna learn this together because we don't fully know it. Now, they do have a couple extra, so this is their Series 2 collectible cards that they're already throwing out. The game's only been out for 3 months. Nobody even owns it yet, but they're already on Series 2. I found there's a third set type you can get, but it's all interchangeable, just like Magic. I bet it was a Burger King floor. Let's see. Let's find these rules.
Gross. So, are you adding in?
Nothing right now. We're just gonna take the starter deck that it gives us and start there. You start your token on 1. You don't need your baggie of money.
Do we work together, or are we?
We're fighting each other.
So then, but
you don't need because this set was made for 2 players to start playing.
Okay. So then I'll put mine away. But I need my little monster-y things.
You don't even have to use those, but it doesn't matter.
Just in case anyone's wondering, I chose the thief because I didn't want to be the cleric.
So, yeah, and that's what I was saying last night. Like, my friend, he didn't like IPAs either until he drank Rampant. But Rampant's so good that you start to gain a liking for it. And the drunk that it gets you will make you appreciate it as well. Because you're like, oh man, I want to get drunk tonight. I'm going to go drink Rampant.
I like the back of the cards. Oh, you know what? I at least appreciate this little thing right here. I don't know if you do or not. Oh, you can see my boobs. That's all that's all they could see.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's all they could see.
We got boob crack tonight.
That's all you could see. There you go. There's the back of the card. They're like purple and scaly. Listen, that wasn't intentional either. It's just 107 degrees outside. It's hot. And tomorrow's supposed to be between 107 and 110. Ace of Shards. I love his name.
I do too. That's hands down the best name. But it's not
collectible card game.
It's the collectible card game. It's not Munchkin that you may be used to. This is more like Magic the Gathering. So here is, grab your rules.
Okay.
This is the benefit of having two sets of rules. You can kind of see like a layout of the board. So like one player is green and one player is
I'm gonna refold mine.
White. I don't know what color that is. Her.
Yeah, I see it.
And no one even gives any biddies.
Oh, no biddy. That's okay.
One of my man boobs for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so fucking hot. I didn't go outside. Actually, I lied. I went outside to yell at my kid to turn the hose off. So that's it.
He was just trying to keep cool. So we start with decks of 40. We start with our things at 1.
Can we shuffle?
Players should sit across from each other. Yes, let's shuffle.
I don't know if I want to sit across from you. I don't know if I sit next to you.
Players should fucking dogs go away. You're all gonna get locked up in kennels.
Go lay down.
Hey, when you wait before you push that together, make sure they're all facing the right direction.
They weren't before.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
I also don't mind flipping my cards around when they're upside down. You know, I really don't care who Board Game Revolutions is following. I wish I'd stop telling me stupid.
Is this more like a money grab? I haven't played this yet to know how this works at all. I've just watched some videos, read some books. Alright, so you get your deck goes here, your discard pile goes next to it.
These cards shuffle nice.
Make sure you put that in your review.
They're like nice and bendy.
Is this our first? Oh, this is our level counter goes here. Oh wait, somewhere in here is our hero card.
Oh
Human
no!
Wizard.
Well, it gives me a chance to fix my cards because they're like all fucked up.
There's lands that do stuff. There's weapons that you can stash. Well, I guess you can't stash them, but hoard.
Elemental, monster.
I agree. And I love Munchkin, so I mean I'm all on board with it. I think Munchkin was one of the first non I don't know, like getting outside of like Monopoly and Risk and stuff. The Munchkin was one of the first ever games I played like this. And then Catan was the second. Then this goes up here next to your level counter.
We haven't played it, but we do have it, I think.
What? Oh, we have Takanado. Is that
We got that from the board game auction a few years ago.
Is that the bamboo stacking one, or is that the one where you're running along the road trying to collect paintings and stuff?
We might have the other one.
I have the one that you're running along the road trying to collect paintings. I don't have the one that you're stacking bamboo and... Wait, what are these? Are these my cards?
I don't know what those are. Yes, bamboo. Okay, we don't have that one.
We don't have the bamboo one yet, but we've seen it a million times and we always thought, we should probably get this. It looks like it's for little kids. We'll wait.
But it is on my list. It is there.
Alright, you see your little map, how this works. Okay.
What? Wait, hold on. For me, this is in the wrong area.
Yeah, you're going on the wrong side. Move this over to the side.
Cards upside down.
Your discard pile goes here, your character goes there, your level goes next to it.
And here's my
That's where your coin purse goes.
My runaway card goes here. Oh god, my back is cold.
Where's the runaway card? Oh, it goes next to this.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we only put like, what, 16?
Huh?
We only put like $25 into it. So, I mean.
But not even.
No,
oh yeah,
I was counting.
25 because we paid.
We
like,
bought two.
Paid like 15 for yours and 10 for 2 packs.
So yeah, we didn't.
Because we paid full price because we were trying to support our friendly local game shop.
Yeah, that's more what it was than anything.
Our FBLT.
So we're setting up a Gleam.io, which will have all of the ways that you can gain entries for Gloomhaven.
Yes. We're actually going to pay for the Gleam.io so we can get everybody a bunch of extra ways. Right, because
I feel like more people are going to want to try to win Gloomhaven, and I don't have the time to track all of that personally.
There'll be things that you can do, like sharing posts and following us on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah. There'll be plenty of ways that you can
sharing it, trying to go viral, get the post to go viral, and things will be weighted too. So things that are more valuable to us, we will award more points for. So like a follow or a subscription on Twitch will be worth more than just following us on Twitch.
I could see magic sucking out your soul, honestly. You know what I really didn't think was a thing? And I realized that apparently people who play magic do it. They double sleeve their cards.
Yeah. One thing I've always been told growing up is you never double sleeve.
Apparently double sleeve cards.
You're just asking for trouble.
Yeah, it's going to be completely random. Before it was completely random using a number generizer, but I was posting like your names in there and then where you got an entry. But this should be completely like, I won't know who's...
10 points for a dick pic?
10 points for a dick pic? I don't want to look at anybody's dick. I don't want to look at yours half the time. I'm like, oof.
I'll give 15 points for a nipple.
Preferably man nipples.
Send nudes.
Don't send nudes. We're gonna have a bunch of dicks and vaginas and boobs in our things. And I don't have to look at those.
Alright, so...
0 points.
Only 10? I don't really want the dick pics, but I will applaud the effort by giving the 10 points. 15 for a nipple. 50 for a full set of boobs.
Yeah, it's mostly gonna be dick. You're not gonna get any boobs, it's gonna be all dicks.
I know. And the boobs that I do get probably aren't going to be really worth looking at either. Few and far between. Anyways, players should sit across from each other with enough space for them for several rows of cards. Check.
Because we have our dangerous monster zone from like here.
To the left of the DMZ, what is the DMZ? Oh, dangerous monster zone. Demilitarized zone is your hero zone, which includes your hero and level. We're good there. We follow the pictures. Below is your horde. It starts out empty, but you will play cards such as allies, loot, and locations into the horde during the game. Next to the horde is your deck and discard pile. Shuffle it and draw the top 6 cards from your hand, or to form your hand. This is our starting deck, our starting hand. I don't like that it's 6 when every other fucking card game in this world is 5. But I think isn't Magic 6? Where are my Magic fans at? Where are my Magic players? I don't want to say anybody's necessarily a fan anymore.
Better question. Yeah, collectible card game that is all dick. Now I did want to get that Coctration game, where you gotta like build wieners, and they're really, really awfully. Ugh. But anyways, it was all a bunch of dicks. So
There's nothing attractive about a penis. Women don't even find penises attractive.
No, I just need to do that.
Oh, in Magic it's 7. So this isn't even like Magic. All right.
Yes.
Then all 1s and 5s and the 6-sided die should be set aside for later. Now, playing the game. Before the game begins, players roll the dice, re-roll in case of a tie, and the player with the highest goes first.
You
2,
win.
5. So it's me. All is right with the world.
And I rolled first, so it's fair.
Then you mulligan it, it drops to 6. Oh, okay. Nerd.
I almost lost my coffee.
The first player starts the game with 1 gold in their purse. Put 1 gold in your coin purse. Oh, not that one. Gross. It's all hot and sweaty down there. On your turn, you are the active player.
Woo!
When multiple abilities or effects happen simultaneously, the active player gets to decide what order to resolve them in.
Oh, I don't know if I
Mulligan. Before play begins, each player, starting with the first player, may choose to shuffle their deck, hand back in, and draw 6 new cards.
He's putting his baby to bed.
Oh.
But he says he's putting his babe to bed, so I read it as he's putting his wife to bed.
Oh, that was the wrong one. There we go. Oh. That was an all with a smile, not an all with a sad face.
I want you to go first.
So, I don't think it really benefits us to do the mulligan, but just know that you have the option to do a mulligan in the future, which is discard. You can basically reshuffle your hand and the deck back together and draw 6 new cards.
Okay.
Turn phase. Each player's turn has 3 phases: warming up, munchkining, and cooling down. As soon as player 1 completes their cooldown, that player's turn ends and the next player's turn starts with the warm-up. Players alternate taking turns until the game ends. When a card ability conflicts with the rules, the ability takes precedence. Abilities cannot reduce values below 0. There's no negative numbers in this game. When a card leaves play, it is no longer affected by any abilities that had affected it in play. Return all tokens on the cards to the stockpile and move every curse stuck to the card to its owner's discard pile. Some rules or abilities refer to specific zones of the game. Consult the game area diagram to find out where that zone is. All right, interruptions. Wait, tokens dash. All not important. Well, Zap will be.
Why stash on? You read that.
Fine.
I'll stash. No, I can read.
Token. You read everything in this yellow box then, because I'm terrible at reading out loud.
Oh, there it is.
No, out loud. So we all.
Sorry, I was reading to myself. Tokens have no specific meaning until they are removed from the stockpile and placed somewhere in play. Tokens in your purse or committed to fight
It's because you have to pay to fight.
Yeah, that's basically. Committed to a fight represent gold. Tokens on your hero card, on allies, and on monsters represent damage.
Oh, yeah.
Some other cards also use tokens. The meaning of those tokens is explained on those cards.
Set 20 points on your character.
Oh, okay.
That's your character's health.
If you run out of tokens in the stockpile, you can substitute something else. The stockpile is infinite. We could just use 5.
Yeah, we have more tokens because we're baller status
Any
like that.
instructions to take, discard, or move a token refer to the 1-point tokens. The stash. Most cards are placed in the stash face down. Monsters that survive fights, and any cards with abilities that say to stash them face up are stashed face up. Face up cards are in the stash. Face up cards in the stash are in play. Face down cards in the stash are out of play. And there's one thing about Munchkin games. Sometimes their stuff is worded weird.
Yeah, well.
Zap and unzap is basically tapping. So some rules and abilities require you to zap or tap a card. This means you rotate it 90 degrees. A zapped card cannot be zapped again until it has been unzapped by rotating it back to the original upright orientation. Abilities that do not require zapping function, even if the card is zapped. Oh.
I'll read this part.
Interrupts. Typically, one card is played and resolved before another card can be played. Interrupts work differently. Mischief cards with the interrupt subtype and any card that says it is an interrupt may be played at any time during the warm-up and Munchkin phase, except as otherwise noted. Bye, have fun!
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out.
It sounds awesome. Thanks for stopping by. Swing by more often. We'll be back on Tuesday playing Dice Forge.
Yes.
And our daughter will be joining us for that one, so it should be fun. And we still don't filter ourselves.
Nope.
A little less penis talk, but...
Not much. Deal with these cards or abilities immediately, spending other actions or abilities until the interrupting card or ability is fully resolved.
Alright, so now I'm going to go through these steps.
Whew.
We'll get to the fighting. Let's go through your phase. So you're first player, so you're starting your warm-up phase. So, step 1, flip your run marker token so it says run away.
Okay, it was.
Unzap your cards. You don't have any yet.
Nope.
Reckoning. Any ability that triggers or ends during your reckoning step happens now. I guess there's certain cards that have a reckoning ability. Reckoning that ass.
I was just gonna say, who's gonna wreck that?
Unstash all cards in your stash. Unstash all cards in your stash by moving all stash cards to your hand and returning any tokens on those to the stockpile. This step cannot be interrupted. And then you draw one card. So you do start with 7 in this game, so it is like magic. If you must draw a card and have no cards left, you are eliminated from the game. There is no maximum or minimum hand size.
That's good to know.
Munchkinning. Alright, so your warm-up phase is done.
I drew one card.
It'll be a little bit more involved as there's more stuff happening.
I know.
Alright, so during this phase, you may take any or all of the following actions as many times as you want, and then are able to do so in whatever order you choose. So you can play loot. Play loot to your horde, which is the bottom row. You may not play a loot card if doing so would cause the combined ranks of all your loot to exceed your current level. That's a similar Munchkin thing.
Right.
What was that? It was one of the expansions. It was in the zombies version where your zombie has like that special. There's like that special class ability.
Yeah, each one had a different one.
And you could add them up, but their total levels could never exceed your level. So yeah. So the combined level of your loot cannot exceed your current level.
You should get your big old prize tomorrow.
Tomorrow, are you excited?
I said tomorrow before 8 p.m. I checked. Mostly because I was shopping.
Alright.
I'm excited.
Squish loot. Do you have it already?
He said no.
No? Perfect.
Because I asked him if he had it, I was just gonna go on the expansion instead, but he said he had it.
Awesome. Squash loot. Move any unzapped loot from your hoard to your discard pile. Zapped loot may not be squashed in this way.
Hold on, you reading it to me is confusing me.
It's basically you can get rid of loot.
Okay, so you just squish it.
It's squishing loot.
Move unzapped
But you can't
loot.
squish loot that you've already spent this turn. Because unzapping happens up here on the warm-up phase.
So it's talking about my discard, my hoard, but I haven't played anything into my hoard.
Because in the first sentence it says you may do...
It says play loot.
You may take any or all of the following actions in whatever order you choose. But this is just reading your options.
I know, but...
Play loot or squash loot. Since you don't have any loot to play. You certainly don't have any loot to squash.
Play a location to your horde. Each player may only have one location and play at a time. Okay.
You can also squash a location. So basically, if you want to put a new one down, you'd have to squash an old one.
I'm going to play that location. And then it says play an ally by paying its gold cost and placing it in your horde. I don't really have any money. An ally would be a monster,
have one.
Right?
You have one. And some cards that you play will give you more money.
An ally?
An ally...
Or is it...
An ally says it's an ally, like this. And a monster says it's a monster, like that.
Wait, I didn't see the allies in there, that's why I asked.
I don't know what mischief and mischief treachery is.
So play an ally, they don't have any. Start a fight. See fight on the other side. No player wants play additional cards or activate any further ability during your Munchkin phase. Your cooldown phase begins. Declare that you are starting a fight with your opponent. When you start a fight, you are the attacker and the opponent is the defender until the end of the fight. Choose any card from your hand and move it to the DMZ, obviously. Face down. Move any amount of gold, including none, from your purse to the DMZ, which is your monster zone. Next to the card, important, you can cheat to bluff your opponent. Check for cheating. The defender may now choose to face the monster or run away.
Yes. So, you basically take any card in your hand and you're claiming it's a monster. I don't know what happens if you get caught cheating.
Well, it says
caught cheating right here. The attacker is caught cheating. The attacking hero takes 1 damage. Oh. So you get busted for cheating.
That's good. It seems pretty straightforward. It seems as much as it's not Munchkin-y, it
does feel Munchkin-y. It's kind of cool.
So I don't want to do that either. So I'm gonna start the cooldown phase, I guess. Which
you don't have any monsters that you want to fight?
I do.
What is an ally used for?
Hey, what's up?
What up? We came on a little early tonight because I'm still hungover from last night and
my back
and we're tired and
yeah, it's like
we were out late.
It was like 11 days up until like 1-2 o'clock in the morning.
Kids crying all day long. It's been one of those kind of Saturdays. I did get up and I changed my oil in my car though.
Yeah, like 6 o'clock in the morning.
It's because I was awake with the squirts at 4 o'clock in the morning from drinking too much beer. So I've only had like 3 hours of sleep, and that was like a hungover 3 hours of sleep.
Welcome back. Got that kid to
So
sleep.
do you have any monsters in your hand that cost 1? And what? We have to figure out what an ally is? By paying the gold ability and placing it in your horde. And so now you have to pay for him at the same time.
What if he doesn't cost anything? Because he has a 0 where his money is.
Does it say he's a monster? I think
yes. It does say he's a monster and it says he's worth a 0.
Does it say anywhere in here about fighting monsters? It's too fiddly for its own good. Those games. The defender may commit any number of unzapped.
Oh, you know what's really crazy? Is you're right. So this game was actually designed by Eric M. Lang and Kevin Wilson based on Munchkin. So it's like Steve Jackson picked it up, but it's not.
Right. Told you.
Still cool though.
It's not a Steve Jackson game. It's Steve Jackson.
Still cool.
It's Steve Jackson games, but not by Steve Jackson himself.
They like based it on. That's still cool.
But he said, you know what? It's all right. I'll roll this out. I'm sure he's a gangster like that.
I'm sure he is. He seems like a really fun guy.
He's on an episode of Tabletop with Wheaton.
He also interviewed with Depot Games. And then we get to do our interview with him. It's not as cool, it's not like video.
Ours isn't in person. But it's still an interview with Steve Jackson, and he sent us this game as a thank you.
He sent a few things.
Sent a couple things.
Yeah. He sent over a Munchkin Collectible card game. He sent over I can't remember the other 2 games, but they're on the shelf. Yeah, people love Eric Lang.
Who's Eric Lang? What has he done?
I can't think of anything else he's done, but his name and his face sticks in my head.
So let's try to read this again. Declare that you are starting a fight with your opponent. When you start a fight, you are the attacker and your opponent is the defender until the end of the fight. Choose any cards from your hand and move them to the DMZ face down.
Oh, we're down.
Move any amount of gold, including none, from your purse to pursue the DMZ card. Next to the place.
So do I just still have to put something?
No, it says including none.
Oh, okay. So he's done Rising Sun, Blood Rage, XCOM, Warhammer 40k, Star Wars the card game, Game of Thrones card game, Call of Cthulhu the card game.
Got it.
So that's.
So he's got an impressive track record.
He does. But his face sticks with me because.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, so now you know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I still wanna pick up Rising Sun, even though I'm not a fan of Blood Rage 2-player. But we're still gonna play 3 and 4 player. Don't worry. We just gotta find the right group. I think you found the right group last night, but I don't know that I wanna. I don't really like them that much.
I'm gonna try to pick up some Rising Sun tomorrow at our board game auction we're going to. After this game, I'll bust out the list, give you a run through of the stuff I'm going to try to pick up. And it's just the stuff I want from the list. If we bought everything, it'd be like another 100 games.
It would. But it's so addicting to go to the board game auctions. I get my own paddle.
There are two distinct hobbies. There is a hobby of buying board games and a hobby of playing board games.
We fall in the middle.
No, we fall equally into both hobbies.
Oh, I mean, that's true. But wouldn't that, they overlap?
No, because it's not like... If it would be one thing if we only bought games that we wanted to play, but we also buy games because they're rare and hard to find.
We're gonna be like the board game spotlight guy who just got rid of, thousands of games.
Why?
Because I think they're moving and he wanted to only fit 270 on his Calyx. I just looked at him like, why?
I still have 150 Super Nintendo games. I'm never gonna get rid of them, even though I would only ever want to play 12 of them.
It is an addiction, but sometimes you're with different groups of friends who like to play different...
James Hudson.
Yeah, James Hudson. I watched his video the other day and I was commenting on it, no, keep that one. Get rid of Blood Rage. Get rid of it.
Alright.
He kept it.
So, I'm going to choose to run away because I don't have any way of defending myself from whatever attack you're about to send at me. So if the defender's runaway marker has runaway showing, they can flip the token to limp away and run away at no additional cost.
Okay.
If the defender's runaway marker is limp away showing, the defender can still run away, but they must take 2 damage each time they do. Oh. When the defender runs away, the following things must happen. The defender must flip their token.
You could come here
move all committed gold from the DMZ to the attacker's purse. The committed card is moved to the attacker's stash.
So it's
keep it face down. The fight ends. The active player's munchkining phase continues. See other side. So now you can continue with your munchkining phase.
So now So nothing happens if you limp away. Except you take 2 damage.
How many times are we allowed to fight?
Why is my phone and my watch dinging all of a sudden? Hold on.
Who's texting you? Huh?
Twitter. Twitter is non-stop annoying all day long.
Yeah, we went live a little early tonight.
You can't read all
Though you would still be late for our normal 8 o'clock that we would normally go live.
Not by much.
But I figured we'd go live a little early so we can, because we want to read through the rules and stuff and try to learn this game.
Dad,
We haven't played. I've only watched a couple videos.
being late is pretty normal for me. That's okay. Okay, so...
It's fair. You got them chickens.
Cooldown phase. During the cooldown phase, no player may play cards or activate abilities, including interrupts. However, some triggers, blah, 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 blah. Level, if you're not a level 10, increase your level encounter by 1. Your maximum level is 10. Abilities that trigger when you can. So, I don't know what level am I technically at.
So you're at level 1 now. We started at level 1. So at the end of your turn, you move up to level 2 as part of...
The cooldown.
And then gold. If the total of gold in your purse is less than your current level, move tokens from the stockpile until you have it.
So I get 1.
Yes, because
So
you
now
need to
I
have two gold in your purse.
Kick the door down.
2 gold in your coin purse.
Once you've completed these actions, your turn is over, and the next player may warm up.
So do a quick Google search to find out if you can start a fight more than once on your turn. As I don't see that in here. It says any card from your hand, but then, which makes it think that you can only start a fight 1 card at a time. But at the end of me running away, it says the active player's Munchkin phase continues. See Munchkin on other side, which says you may take any or all of the following actions as many times as you want, or as you are able to do so.
I would follow this.
So it sounds like you can take.
So I could have put more up there.
I don't know. I don't.
Or just one at a time.
The rule says declare you're starting a fight. Choose any card from your hand.
So the fight would be one at a time.
So if you were to fight me again, and I can't run away a second time, and I have to take damage.
Okay, so
because if I run away, I'll take 2 damage to run away.
But limping away, you don't?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it says if you are the defender, if your defender is marked as limp away, shown, you can still run away, but they must take 2 damage each time they do so. Wait, we're adding people to the list?
No, just...
Okay. So, my turn then? Your turn's over?
Yep.
Alright, so I get to flip my runaway marker. So it says runaway face up. I draw gold up to whatever level I'm at. I think we were supposed to do that before we started.
Are we supposed to draw back up to 6 or no?
No. There's no minimum or maximum. Okay. You'll always get a card on your hand. It's just like Hearthstone.
Okay.
Because in Hearthstone you have the gems, and you start with gems each turn, they equal to the level you're on, and you play cards from your hand using your gems. The only difference is you start with 3 in Hearthstone, and every turn you get a card.
Okay.
But this is really a lot like Hearthstone, except for you can run away. You can't run away.
You might be surprised. There might be a board game auction near you. I didn't know there was one until, I don't know, like after the first year we went to the fantasy shop.
I draw a card, and now it's Munchkin time. Now I can play a bunch of stuff. What is Mischief and Treachery? That might be in the back.
My nose? So itchy.
I get loot, monster, ally, monster, but I don't know what mischief and treachery is.
Oh, okay. What do they say anything on them?
This one says my character's special ability says zap, reduce the gold cost of the next mischief you play by turning. You play this turn by 1.
Mine says zap, draw 2 cards, and
move one from
your hand.
I didn't realize we can zap our characters.
I didn't either, but that's awesome because I'm gonna do that next time. Conventions are great with math trades. I just wish Colorado had a convention. I'm surprised you don't, or if there's not one that's like close to you. I'm kind of curious what a math trade is too.
Oh, yeah.
Or is that what?
This makes sense why he had a pot-related emergency, because he's in Colorado. It's weird to think about this. So in Missouri has one of the strictest states on marijuana laws in the country. Did
you know if I get pulled over with my CBD oil, they can still ticket me even though there's no THC in it at all?
See?
Come on now, there's nothing in it.
Bullshit.
I'm still carrying it with me. I take it to work every day. I like
but yet it has some of the most lenient DWI laws in the country too.
You know what's crazy? They say that they can still ticket you if you get pulled over with it. There's a fucking head shop down the road. They sell CBD oil. You can sell it, but you can't carry it?
It's crazy. So because I don't know why St. Louis is so strict on marijuana, but in terms of like their liquor laws, they're some of the loosest in the entire state, in the entire country. Because like you can buy hard liquor, beer,
right,
any time of the day. There's not a cutoff at like a specific time of the day. Like when we lived in Virginia, you couldn't buy any alcohol after 2 p.m. or after 2 a.m. anywhere.
2 a.m. and then
you couldn't buy any hard liquor. No Sundays. You couldn't buy any hard liquor at anywhere that wasn't a state licensed ABC store. But in Missouri, it's like fucking. You go down to Walmart. You go to the Walmarts in kind of the more country neighborhoods. They have liquor sections bigger than the rest of the food section.
I was like when we moved to Missouri, it was complete culture shock that we could buy hard liquor at Walmart.
Joel's the same way. He's from Indiana, and they're a bunch of Hoosiers, literally.
Oh, okay. So Geekway to the West had what you're calling a math trade, but they would not let us put Dragonfire in their trade because somebody else had already bought Dragonfire.
Yeah, they wouldn't, because apparently nobody's gonna want 2 Dragonfires.
Dumb rule.
I almost put Food Chain Magnet in, but then I decided I didn't because it's worth a lot more than anything else they had there.
Yeah, I didn't see anything that I had to have. I mean, that's still really cool though. And if it came down to it, not sure I would go to Geekway to buy games, but I would go to play games. But I'm not taking kids ever again. Kids suck.
Is it a loot? No, because this is a loot. What the hell is a Mischief card?
I'm not gonna...
But it's not... Is it considered, is it treated like a monster?
I don't think it's treated like a monster. I would say you put it here.
No, we gotta go to more advanced rules here.
How come they don't just put that in here?
I know, right?
Or is that... No, it's not from your...
Mischief managed.
Oh.
I don't know how to spell mischief.
Typically, one card is played and resolved. Mischief cards with the interrupt subtype, or any card that says it's an... Does it say it's an interrupt?
No. Well, what's the interrupt subtype? Oh, the subtype, no.
Okay, well, it says it's a Mischief card. May be played at any time during the warm-up and Munchkin Phase, except as otherwise noted. Deal with these cards or abilities, immediately suspending other actions or abilities until interrupting card or ability is fully resolved.
So...
It says Mischief cards.
Do you play it face up or face down?
It says you deal with the cards or abilities immediately, so I would say face up. I don't have any of those, so...
So if I play an ally, do I have to pay for them immediately? I'm gonna play this ally here with my 1 gold.
So the way our board game store does their auctioning, they take in all the games and they sticker them all with whatever your number is, and they've got your name and your phone number and personal information. The person who puts their game in the auction doesn't pay taxes. The person who gets the money from those games pays taxes when they buy games.
Yeah, because they basically give you store credit.
So they still make money. I think what did we have, $60 in store credit last time?
No, 87.
We should have more this time.
We should have more. We have way more games in there. And the horror on the Orient Express.
That better fetch some good, decent shit, because it's still wrapped.
It's gonna at least get us 30.
I just hope that they didn't fuck up our numbers, because I'm pretty sure that board game that they put in our lot wasn't ours.
Billionaire?
Yeah, I don't know that game at all.
Alright.
So I just hope that they didn't fuck up and put like
Where were you reading this thing about Mischiefs? Oh, up
right
here?
under interrupts. It's the only place where I saw anything about Mischief.
Alright, so I took my turn. It is now...
Did you...
Health up to 2. And so now it's your turn, and I'm gonna keep looking.
Okay, so you didn't
Mischief cards offer a wide variety of gameplay effects. They can ignore other cards' abilities, preventing damage, healing, blah blah blah. Mischief cards can be played on your turn and during your opponent's turn after the active player's unzap step. And until the cooldown. As long as you pay the gold cost, you can usually use Mischief cards only once before discarding them. However, there are some that you can stash instead. So you flip, you're fine. You unzap, you didn't do anything.
And I drew a card. What does it mean by unstash? All your cards moving all unstashed.
So take any card,
hand.
yeah, that you have, go back into your hand.
Oh, I don't like
They
that.
They didn't get used or
so
expensed.
I got it back, and then I drew a card. So now I go to the Munchkining.
And then they only get stashed when I run away, or mine get stashed when you run away.
I have a problem. All I have is fucking monsters in my hand. Like I didn't shuffle. Push loot. Move an unzapped loot from your hoard to your discard pile. It's unused. There. Play a location. I have another Honest Alice Casino.
Yeah, I think most of them are. Or at least they can be played at any time. As long as she's past her warm-up phase.
Can I use this?
Yes.
I just draw 2. And then it says, then move 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your deck.
Saving it for last. Save the best for last.
I'm not gonna use all my bucks. Now it says I can play an ally.
Well, you don't have to do these things in order, but
I know,
can.
I'm not. Play a loot. Do I do anything with these things?
What?
You may not play a loot card if doing so would cause combined ranks of all your loot to exceed your current level.
Oh. You're level 2.
So 2 is
So yeah,
okay.
you gotta count the stars.
Okay, when this card is squished, you may squish any card stuck to your hero card. So I placed a location, an ally, and a loot.
Yes.
Now...
Did you pay the 1 for your ally?
Oh, but I didn't know. Now I can increase my level.
Are you not gonna fight?
Not right now. 3, and I take... Do I take up to 3? Because I'm a level 3?
Yes. Because you always start your turn with as much money as you have.
Okay, we're good. I got this now.
Alright, so now... Did you draw your card this turn?
Yeah.
So flip. Unzap, I didn't zap anything. Reckon nothing on session, and draw 1 card. Alright, time for Munchkining.
Munchkining.
I'm going to use my 11-foot pole. And
oh, I forgot to use my loot and stuff.
loot and stuff.
Like when I place them, do I have to tap them to use them then, or do I wait until the next turn? Or if I wait until the next turn, do I automatically have to squish them and discard them?
When you...
Because that's not super clear.
I think you get to keep the loot. Anything in your hoard...
Well, it says play loot and then squish loot.
I think anything that's in your hoard stays as like helpers. This is like...
Yeah, Munchkin loot the room.
This is all helper stuff.
Okay.
And so you get to use them until you squish them. So, but you can only say you get another one that on my next turn I grab one that is a number 3. I can't play the number 3 unless I squish this first.
Okay.
Because it would put me over my level.
So then next turn, if I want to use it before I squish it, it's okay.
Yeah. Are there any rules on the allies? When this is squished, you may squish any card stuck to your hero card.
Would that be like?
I feel like this is a lot harder than it probably should be.
I think it's just because we're getting used to it still.
Alright, oops, not that one. I'm going to play this card. I'm fighting you. What do you want to do?
Are you actually fighting me or are you cheating?
Well, that's for you to decide. You can either run away, you can face the monster, or you can check if I'm cheating. If the attacker does not have a card committed at any point during a fight, that fight ends. Go to step 8 of face the monster.
I'm gonna move away.
Okay. So then
like
my
your
money
monster
comes back to me. This goes stashed
face
and
down. Harder than it should be designed by. Yeah, those things definitely add up. You're right.
well then
Well, except I didn't find Blood Rage to be hard though, so.
I'm going to attack you again. Kicking in the door. Bam!
You suck. I guess I don't have anything to fight
So
with.
you can either fight me or you can limp away, but you're gonna limp away and take 2 damage.
How do I fight you if I don't have any weapon? Oh, I do.
No, well let's see, but there's a facing the monster steps.
I have a dagger of treachery.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's right
The
here.
weapon? Ooh. I have a weapon
The defender
too.
may commit any number of their unzapped weapons to allies to fight by zapping them and moving them from their horde to the DMZ. So I just whoop.
Yep.
The defender clears that they are ready, meaning they're done playing cards. The attacker reveals the face down card. Check for cheating. Box at right. Did you cheat? Nope, you played a monster. Once all abilities on the hired monster have been resolved, move all gold committed to the monster from the DMZ to the stockpile. What's your thing say? At the end of this fight, squish target committed weapon.
Gotcha!
What's mine say? When you are caught cheating, collect 1. Take 1 token from the stockpile and place it on this card.
That wasn't the button.
This gains
Press.
1 for each token on it, and then I guess this could be used as like a cheat. It doesn't really do anything.
What?
I don't know.
I didn't get caught cheating, so nothing happens.
Right, so you get to take your money back and put it back in your stockpile.
No, don't I still have to pay for this guy?
It says once all abilities on the hired monster have been oh yeah, stockpile, sorry.
Stockpile, not coin purse.
Yes. All of the monster's committed weapons now deal damage to the monster.
Oh, I could have committed weapons to the monster too?
All of the defender's committed weapons.
You said all of the monsters
Yeah, I
committed
meant
weapons.
all of the defender's committed weapons now deal damage to the monster. The defender takes tokens from the stockpile equal to the total. Is that damage?
The total hearts?
This.
The defender takes tokens from the stockpile equal to the total of their committed weapon.
Oh, so 1. Move those tokens onto the monster. If the total damage on a monster equals or exceeds its life, the monster is squished. Go to step 8, otherwise the fight continues. The monster deals damage to the committed allies, if any, or directly to the hero if no allies were committed. I have an ally.
Oh.
I didn't know I had to put in.
Did you have to put it in an ally?
It didn't say anything about the ally, but now it says.
I think up here in the top, any number of unzapped
committed
weapons
weapon
and
or-
allies.
Oh.
to fight by zapping them.
Oh. The defender chooses to allocate damage to allies and may, for instance, put all damage on a single ally if that damage exceeds that ally's life.
But it doesn't matter. We skipped step 7.
No, you didn't.
No, because this is its health.
Oh.
Life, yeah. The blue or the...
So I would have killed your monster?
Yeah, so it would never actually retaliate back against you.
Oh.
But at the end of this fight...
It squishes my...
It squishes your target.
That's fine.
So this gets discarded.
Once all damage has been dealt, the fight ends. All abilities that trigger at the end of the fight happen now. All abilities that last until the end of the fight stop now. If the monster was squished, it is moved to the owner's discard pile. If it survived, it goes to the owner's stash face up, keeping the damage suffered. The defender moves all their surviving cards to their hoard. The cards retain their organization, zapped or unzapped, and the active player's Munchkinning phase continues. See Munchkinning other side.
Got it. We got it. We've now read every word in this rulebook. There will be a test afterwards. So I hope you've been paying attention. Alright, so we got it. This is pretty straightforward.
No quiz.
In a very uncomfortable way. So because I fought, when we fight, I present a monster. Then the defender has the ability to take weapons and allies to try to defend themselves against my monster.
Right.
That they don't know what it is. She can run away, or if she's already ran away once, then she'd have to limp away, which takes 2 damage. If I defeat her, or if she defeats me, then it gets discarded. If I defeat her, then my guy comes back here, and anything in your stash goes back into your hand. We never shuffle our deck back in, so with the 40 cards that we start with are the 40 cards that we get for the whole game. Because if this deck ever runs out, then you automatically lose. We are all following. I still need the steps because I don't remember everything.
It is kind of Magic the Gathering-y.
It's Magic meets Hearthstone meets Munchkin.
Yep.
Almost to its perfect T.
Just learning the rules took us 40 minutes.
So that's it. So level up. Level up to 3. And I'm gonna move these up here. And I draw $3. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh. Yeah. I'll have to look into it. Google it.
Stop all the evil game with pretty minis.
Ooh. Now I'm curious. Hold on, we gotta look really quick. It won't hurt anything, I don't think. I wanna see! You can't expect them to tell me about a game with pretty minis and then not look.
She's part of the problem.
I'm not the problem!
You're a part of the problem. She's got a hard-on for minis.
Don't hate.
Oh my god, there's a guy inside me.
Whoa, fireworks.
Yeah.
They're gonna wake up my baby and I'm gonna have to go kill somebody.
You won't do anything. You'll just yell at me about them.
I will yell at them about them.
Ooh. On sale at the miniature market.
Ooh. These are so pretty.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if they're painted. They're very Cthulhu-y though.
I think somebody painted those.
Oh, my arm looks like a man arm.
Let me see it.
Oh, hold on.
You start taking your turn. I'll hold them up to the best cam.
Okay.
Those minis.
So you just put them. You're watching fireworks outside.
I think so.
As long as she doesn't go anywhere.
So pretty.
I flip my card. Unzap this. Unstash. I don't have anything. Draw 1 card. Ooh. Okay. Now I play loot. I have a loot. So my loot lets me pay 1 coin to unzap it. Neat. Interesting. Okay. I already have a location, and I don't have anything else. I am going to...
Oh, snap.
start a fight.
I'm gonna run away.
Oh, I'm sad they don't come painted, because those were gorgeous.
I'm gonna run away.
Okay.
So you just get your money back and stash your card.
Okay. So now I level. I think this whole leveling thing is really weird because I didn't do anything to deserve to level up.
It's the, you know, that's just the Hearthstone element.
That's just how you get money.
That's how you get money. That's how it, because that way your character just becomes stronger as the game goes on. Because you have more money to spend on cards.
Except you can't go above a level 10.
Right, but there's no cards worth more than 10.
I guess that's true. Okay.
But as you get more money, you'll be able to spend more cards. All right, so
I'm not paying $300 for a game. He wants friggin' Hero Quest, and I'm not paying $8.99 for a game. Whether it's got all the pieces or not.
Does he have this game that we're talking about painted?
Oh, I don't know. I think he may be mentioning that I could get it for $300 painted, but if he's got it for $300 painted, I don't have $300.
Somebody got paint it. I'll paint it myself.
Somebody got a speeding ticket, remember?
That's true. It's not going to be cheap. It's already cost us $150 just to get it moved out of state court and into
from state to county.
State to county, yeah.
You know what's really gonna suck if they're like, no, fuck you, man. We're not giving you that.
I paid $70 for half of Hero Quest.
$60
for half.
But here's the thing, though. I can part what we have out and then sell it for what we paid for it.
What do I do? Unzap. We're good. We're good. Draw a card.
Because the dummy.
Oh, and I get all of my unstashed cards.
The dummy who sold it to us had like 5 extra monster cards. 7 extra of this. It was all a bunch of random stuff. He's got one and the expansion.
Nice. And the expansion. That's worth like $800.
If not more. And I don't know if I'd even like Hero Quest. I just seemed cool to have because everybody had it. And I was like, ooh, Aaron really wanted it, so I'll buy it for him.
Yeah.
And the eBay, I should have checked, but it was like, should have all of the pieces. And I got really stoked because it was $60 and then it came in and it was missing like everything. So I guess I can do this.
Oh, you're gonna fight me, huh?
Yes, I'm gonna try. It is.
Alright.
I should be able to eBay it, but worst case, I could always just sell what I have. And
I mean, I want to try to finish it out and get all the parts it's missing. Yeah, eBay for missing parts. It's not super expensive.
Here, bud. Just buy a bunch of. We have one copy of it. I got it for $5 at Five Below. At least I think it was the Planeswalker one. It could have been the other one, but. So I'm fighting you.
Yeah. So this attacks first.
So that attacks you for
1, right? So what is this? How does this work with?
Okay, fine now.
Once all the abilities have been resolved, move all gold committed to the monster from the DMZ to the stockpile.
Which you did.
Oh yeah. All the defenders.
Ooh, that sounded like it was out front.
Poor Sophie. That scared her.
Yeah, she didn't like that. Oh,
the defender takes tokens from the stockpile equal to.
That wouldn't scare you.
The committed weapons.
Swear a bit.
If the damage is equal or it succeeds. Otherwise, the fight continues. So the fight continues. The monster deals damage to the committed allies or directly to the hero.
It's okay.
If no heroes were committed, the defender chooses.
Hey.
How close was that?
I don't know, it's like back there.
Did it scare
It
you?
was probably the neighbors.
Oh, so
Careful. You can go look out the back window if it's back there. Their house is right back there. So if you go lay down.
the defender chooses how to allocate damage to allies, and may, for instance, put all the damage on a single ally, even if it exceeds that ally's life. Oh, that's bullshit.
Wait, what?
It says,
The damage on a monster equals or exceeds its life. The monster is squished. Go to step 8.
no, read number 7.
Number 7, the monster deals damage to committed allies, if any, or directly to the hero if no allies were committed. The defender chooses how to allocate damage to allies and may, for instance, put all of the damage on a single ally, even if the damage exceeds that ally's life. If damage on an ally equals or exceeds the ally's life. So I think anything that exceeds the ally should go to
That's
the
what
hero.
I would think too, but that's not what it says. So the only way that it really... What is the purpose of the shield?
Isn't the shield to, like, protect me?
Defense. The damage this reduces in a fight.
So does that mean you
Did
only...
we read anything about reducing damage in a fight?
No, these rules aren't complete, and this is the only problem I have with, like, all of the Munchkin games. The rules don't seem to be all there.
It's not that they're not all there, it's just that there's a lot of words grouped into very confined spaces.
Listen, we're both reading this, and both having the same problem.
Well, it doesn't help that facing a monster is like a fucking one-page book.
Fuck your one-page book.
Fuck your couch.
Ooh.
The defender may commit any number of untapped weapons. We did that.
I'm gonna Google. Wait, is someone here? Is someone in the picture? Defense. The damage this reduces in a fight. You already read that. So you have how much damage?
So I'm gonna deal 2.
This would block it.
So that blocks it. Then the rest gets spread out.
Wouldn't
Among-
it just hit this guy and
Yes.
he'd just be dead?
Where do you see that? The
I
monster
saw it
did-
here.
If any, or directly to the heroes. The defender chooses how to allocate
Defense.
damage to allies. Is there a defense section?
No. When you are attacked by an opponent, you're the defender until end of fight, even if you run away. That's it. The only place I saw anything about defense.
Defend. When you are attacked by an opponent, you
I
are
just
the
read that.
defender. Oh.
And this is the only place where I saw about that little shield.
Right. But never
So-
does it.
Time to Google on my phone.
So this is fun. How you guys doing? Everybody excited for the 4th of July?
Anybody got the day off?
Yep, I do. I'm also taking Friday off.
Me too.
We're gonna drop the kids off. We're gonna go ride motorcycles around town as long as it's not storming.
Yeah, as long as it's not storming.
Even then, I might still.
No, if it's storming, we're not taking the bikes. No, sorry.
That's fair. I usually make her clean up the parties. Well, I used to.
Yeah,
Then she used to get super angry, so now, while I'm kind of drunk, I'll go through and try to clean up everything.
He does. He's really good about it now.
Woot! See, that's the way to do it. Wednesday and Thursday.
Well, I already get Wednesday off, but I can't afford Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I know.
Or
It
Thursday,
just makes
Friday.
more sense if you're going to take days off. Shut up. Shut your hole.
It's because our kid keeps going in and out the door. You can either sit outside and
Are-
watch them, or stop going in and out.
Where are they coming from?
They're back here in the field.
I can't see them.
That's because they're not the right type of fireworks.
No, they're just.
It sounds like they're just shooting off like a bunch of M80s. Did you lock the door?
You gotta lock it, baby.
Otherwise, somebody's gonna break in the house in the middle of the night.
Nobody's gonna break in our house with a cop across the street.
That's true.
Good luck.
Did you find? Stop talking and find the rules. I'll entertain our viewers.
Oh wait, here, number 10, defense. A card's defense value is shown as a number with a little white shield in the lower right-hand corner. When a card with a defense value is successfully committed to a fight, the damage dealt by an attacking monster is reduced by that amount.
Gotcha.
So does your guy not do any damage at all?
No, he does because it. Oh no, you're right.
He wouldn't do any damage.
Yeah.
So that I just.
And I think we did my last guy wrong.
Why?
No, you would have still killed him. Shut up. This is gonna be a long fucking 4th of July this year.
Because we have to go to work and these fuckers do their fireworks until like 2 o'clock in the morning.
I don't care about that, but we didn't have. Last year, Brew was a puppy and he wasn't afraid of anything.
And now he's
Mr. Guard Dog.
Come here, Brutal.
Board game dog.
Come here.
We're going to get him one of those,
A little thunder. Oh, he's shaking.
a thunder jacket.
He's scared. Oh, no, he stopped.
Oh, because you're holding him. Jenny, why don't you go take him and cuddle in your bedroom?
Yeah, look, he'll like it.
Or, actually, take them outside, let him go to the bathroom. They're not going to run off.
He might. Look
He
at him.
won't.
Aww.
He'll run back to the door and hang out on the steps.
Can we take him out back to go potty?
Please?
They'll be okay. Just let him go cuddle.
They need to eat.
I already fed them. I fed them before we started playing.
Yeah, my work is doing a 4th of July party on the 9th. And I feel like you can't celebrate holidays after they pass, except for Christmas.
But are they doing during work hours or after work hours?
It's after work hours. I'm not going. I'm not going either way unless there's free food and it's before I go home. I'm not going because I fuck that job. Fuck those people. Fuck your couch. Okay, so my guy deals no damage to your guys.
So then I just discard these.
I don't think you discard them. I think they go back into your horde. Once all damage has been dealt, all abilities that triggered at the end of the fight happen. Oh, so now you roll a dice. 5. All hero cards are all heroes draw 1 card. Nice.
So that benefited us.
Yes. If you would have rolled a 6, we would have got to draw 2 cards. If you would have rolled a 1, we would have got to draw 1, but we would have had to discard another 1. All abilities that last until the end of the fight stop now. If the monster was squished, it moves to the owner's discard. If it survives, it goes to the sash face up, keeping all damage suffered. The defender moves all their surviving cards back to their horde.
So these are
the cards remain zapped, though. Because you use them, they are zapped.
Until, gotcha.
Because now if I fight you again, you can't use them again.
Gotcha, okay.
The active player's Munchkin Phase continues. So it's still my turn.
Now you can fight me if you want to. Again, I won't be able to do anything. Yeah, zap is tap. I don't know why they had to change that word.
Ah, zap equal tap, exactly. Because they just wanted to be fucking different. Alright, I played Fairgrounds. Location. When this card comes into play, if there is a copy of this card in your discard pile, squash this. When a monster deals 3 or more damage to a hero, that hero takes 1 gold.
Honestly, I'm not sure what I think about it yet, because we haven't gotten through a round where we haven't had to look at the rules, or have to backtrack through all of the rules. Munchkin rules could be better, like the things that I'm Googling and getting answers for should be in the rule book. Like that whole part about defense should be here.
It's not very well, the rules don't really go into enough detail. It told us, but it didn't really explain because it gave us on this picture, because we were confused why the weapons had this little shield on it and what that shield actually meant. And this just says the damage this reduces in a fight. But what the fuck does that mean?
But then if you go to munchkincollectiblecardgame.com, it says it's a value shown within a little white shield in the lower right hand corner, and when the card with the defense value successfully committed in a fight, the damage dealt by the attacking monster is reduced by this amount. So I shouldn't have to go to the website to get the whole rules.
But so far, I like it better than like Epic the card game and
I didn't really play Epic. I don't
Magic. I never really liked Magic. I couldn't get into it. Problem with Magic, it was just so big. At least this, we were starting with this at the bottom. That's from the ground up. It's only been out since February.
Well, I think that's like most of the people that started Magic started at the bottom.
Magic's been around for a long time.
But now
Magic, they keep retiring cards.
Yeah, and you gotta pay a ton for them. But I mean, we do have friends who do like Magic the Gathering
and the cards
competitions, and they win. So
we do. We have a friend who's won the big giant Vegas World Championship for Magic.
Yes.
He's won it.
He's won a few times.
He's won a few. Yeah, he gets sponsored for like thousands of dollars to go to these things.
Shout out Saruni. He's not watching. I don't even think he's on Facebook anymore.
Dude's legit.
He is legit.
And he teaches history at high school.
Board game.
I don't know if he still does.
Board game dog. Board game dog. Birthday is on August 2nd.
No, that's your birthday.
His birthday's in like July. No, June.
Oh, his birthday is past. He is 2 years old.
It might be.
Yeah.
Oh no, July 7th.
Ah, we'll have to bake him a cake.
Because he was born after 4th of
Oh
July.
wait, are we streaming on the 7th? I think we are.
Go on, we'll have a birthday cake for him.
No, we're not. That's Abby's birthday party.
The 7th or is it the 6th?
The 7th, because the 7th is a... Oh no, wait. The 7th is a Saturday. We will be
Birthday
streaming.
is the 6th. So
We will be streaming. We're gonna have a board game dog celebration. Let's see, I got music.
Don't.
Yeah, you're gonna scratch it and you're gonna get a scar. You're gonna have a weird scar on your
You know what it
forehead.
looks like? You know her pillow with all the sequins on it? It looks like she fell asleep at like Boys and Girls Club and like rubbed her face across it.
That is exactly what that
I
looks
didn't.
like.
But I didn't
Did you
sleep.
get hit in the face with the ball?
No.
It looks like a, but it
Well,
also
like-
looks like a rash. It's weird. It's not from your hat because she had it the day before. I'm down.
13th is the first day. Yeah, I'm really excited. I almost pulled out Gloomhaven and
A
started
chicken
popping
bite?
stuff.
What's a chicken? She didn't
Chicken
get bit. She didn't get bit by a chicken. We don't have chickens. We can't have chickens.
I want chickens. Is it still my turn? It is still
Yeah.
my turn. It's my turn.
Go on to the dog.
Oh, that hurt me.
I didn't hit you. You hit yourself.
My turn is over.
That's how you get the pups.
Your turn.
All right. So I'm gonna hold these because I'm still not used to this whole flow of how we do things. So I don't have anything to flip. I don't have anything to unstash. Oh yeah, I do. So this goes back in my hand.
Yeah.
I draw a card. Fucking. You swear I didn't even shuffle. And I sat here and shuffled a lot. Play your loot. Move and unzap loot from your hoard to your discard pile.
Getting a little pizza-y. Ready for some
Zapped
more pizza.
loot may not be squished in this way. So what do I do with zapped loot?
Wait. Unzap your cards.
It doesn't say I can...
That's the
Oh,
second
it does
one.
say unzap cards. Okay. Well, that's confusing because I didn't know it meant this too because they're...
Unzap your cards.
Okay. Okay.
What else could that mean?
Don't you push that button.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing more miserable than chickenpox. Now the kids these days, they don't even have to deal with it. They just get a little droplet of some crap on their tongue and they're set. I don't even know how that's possible.
Both of our kids have had the chickenpox shot. I don't think they're gonna get chickenpox.
Let's do this, bitch.
If they do, it's gonna be awful. You had chickenpox, right?
Oh, you know what sound I got rid of on accident? My dun dun dun, because now it's studio laughter.
Hiccups.
Unless I moved it somewhere else.
Well, I mean, now that you're all adults, it wouldn't be chickenpox necessarily. What do they call it once you're an adult?
It's shingles, but it's caused from the chickenpox virus. Come on, pay your shit and flip your card over.
I got me a gazebo. And some hair.
Alright, your damage is reduced to 2. And
If my damage is reduced to 2, then it doesn't do anything.
your damage is reduced to 1.
Okay.
And I deal 1 damage.
Okay. Oh, what?
and then you fire back and deal 1 damage that I'll take to him here.
So
Are we supposed to mark the damage on these guys?
I would think so.
Fuck, God, there's so many rules.
Ew, chicken herpes. No, she's got like some weird, like, it almost looks like she scratched her forehead across something. Or like she was rubbing her head on her sequined pillow and it like scratched it and it's like all red and looks like a scab. And it's like all the way across her eyebrows. It's not a rash because I felt it. And if it was contagious, I'd totally have it.
Who talk about me?
Put down. Yeah. You have to get you some green salads for us. Kids.
So, none of our guys died.
Okay, so he goes
Horde.
face up.
Face up with the damage on it.
Oh yeah, with the damage. He keeps damage.
Okay, it's still your turn.
She scratches bug bites and puts on her own makeup. Oh yeah, she puts on her own makeup too. Sometimes it's my good makeup.
And it always looks better on her. She does it better on her than she does it better on herself.
I didn't do my makeup today because fuck that.
She didn't do her makeup, but she gave you guys boob crack.
My boob crack is hiding, first of all.
Barely.
It was when I stood up, my boobs were like level with the camera.
And when you lean forward to like look to read something,
Oh man! Hold on.
nipping out.
There, no more. We can't have that. Alright. You're awful. You're the worst. Flip, unzap, unstash.
Wait, what are you doing?
Is it my turn?
No, you're still. It is still your turn.
It
You
wasn't.
don't get to do that. You fought me.
Oh.
I'm
does
waiting
that
for
do-
you to finish your
So I
turn.
just level and then gold.
How does that do damage?
Oh,
if
did
it's...
I level up at the end of my last turn? No, I didn't. Because I don't have any gold.
How does it do damage if it's 3, and then instead of 20?
Look what you did. Okay, it's your turn.
Okay, so
What the
I
heck
get.
is that noise?
Go play.
It's the trees scraping up against the window.
Go play, because you're like getting hooked on cords and stuff. Go on.
Yeah. When you should be getting hooked on phonics. Go
read a book.
go do something educational.
Well, the problem is she slept from like 3 until 5.
Go do something. Go read a book.
No.
Go play an educational game on your phone and or iPad.
Watch a movie.
Watch a movie, something documentary,
Get
maybe
some
about
chips.
science.
Ooh, you could go watch about Madagascar. That was interesting.
That was
Watch-
boring.
Watching on that.
You could go watch that Ancient Aliens stuff we were watching earlier with the guy with the hair. It's like Ancient Aliens, man.
I never heard that.
Oh, I can't do that from here.
Nope.
Jenny, go play, please.
What is this?
Go on. I'm not gonna ask you again. Go play.
What is this nonsense?
I have a feeling it's get a picture of a 7-year-old with
What is this? A school for ants? She doesn't get it.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
I liked it.
Oh.
Your friend's gonna be like, who the fuck is this dude that just liked photos of our children?
That's great. She did a good job. I'll be
Alright,
Joker.
my turn, right?
Yeah.
I get to draw a card. I get to unzap my shits. Alright. Whoa! Oh.
You can tell who has this skill. When our 8-year-old was like 4, 5, and 6, she used to sit in the bathroom and do YouTube tutorials on doing makeup, and she'd give herself like a different name. Hi guys, it's Stacy.
Yeah. So embarrassing. I should have been taping that and posting that shit on the
You
internet.
should have. Oh my gosh, that would have been great.
So, can I just play a Mischief card and you can't do anything about it?
I don't think so, because it says Mischief cards with and any card this is. I don't know. I think it just has to have the interrupt subtype.
None of them actually say any interrupt.
What is an interrupt subtype? I'm gonna Google interrupt subtype.
Still don't understand. I have a handful of Mischief cards and I have no clue how to use them.
Subtype. A card subtype is shown in the center bar of a non-variant card and is a method of categorizing a group of cards within one type. Some abilities affect specific cards and...
Oh, so you'd have to have a Mischief interrupt card. Like I have, a Mischief treachery card. Is there anything about treachery cards in the back? Nope. They give you this glossary that has not yet once given us a word we actually were trying to figure out what it means.
Mischief. Either card may pay for and play Mischief cards during any player's turn. Mischief cards may not be played prior to the active player's unzap step or during any cooldown phase. Mischief cards are played in the DMZ resolved and either discarded or moved to a location specified by the ability on that card. There are 3 types of Mischief subtypes: Curse, Interrupt, and Treachery. Treachery. Treacheries are paid for, played to the DMZ, resolved, and then discarded. The abilities on the Treachery cards are widely varied and do not function like Curses or Interrupts. Interrupts, like Treacheries, are paid for, played to the DMZ, resolved, and then discarded. Unlike Treacheries, however, Interrupts can be played while another ability is in the process of resolving. If this happens, the Interrupt ability resolves first. Interrupts can be played on other interrupt abilities, in which case the most recently played interrupt resolves first, followed by the next, and so on. So
I'm like 50% on this game so far.
well, we only paid like $20 for it.
It is actually kind of fun. I just don't like. I don't like that it's the rules are so loose and not very well defined.
I think things can be hacked. Like when your monster does damage, I say it does 3 damage, and my guy's only got 2.
It
One
should
does
have to
this.
spill over.
Because so far nothing has hit my player at all. Yeah.
But at least you guys got to see this in action tonight.
I'm not sure this game would be good. Would go with our group either.
It's only a 2-player game, but it's something good for us to probably play with.
Are you sure it's not more than 2 players?
It's a 2-player game. It's 2. You fight each other.
Well, why can't there be 4?
I mean, I guess we could hack it and make it that way, but
I mean, it doesn't actually say. Oh, it's all you need for 2 players. But I mean, if you have 2, then you could have 4 players.
I don't. It says down here on the bottom 2 players.
Oh, it does. I mean, so you could have like 2 players, like you and I could play against each other, and say Abby and Pip could play against each other, or you and Pip and me and Abby, and then we'd like do a tournament. I don't know.
Hashtag wife swap.
I don't know. I'm not taking offense to that anymore, just because I love them both, but I prefer not.
Really lose-lose for both of us.
Both sides, maybe. Some of the wording sounded like you could do it with a few people at a time. Giggity.
Giggity.
Giggity. Oh, get more other start. Well, so my starter pack is for 2 people, and his starter pack is for 2 people.
Yeah, and so this is just the wizard. I have a bard here.
And
then we also have, we both have another 24 cards. You build a deck of 40.
right.
And so you can buy more cards to build more decks and better decks. I think though that's very magic-y about this game.
And then I'm playing with the thief, but I still have the cleric in my box.
I feel like we have a pretty long delay tonight.
It might be. Is Charter slowing down? What's the link to test it?
All right, I'm gonna count down in a second, and I want you guys to just type the letter X. We're gonna see how long it takes. So ready? 3, 2, 1, X.
What's the link to?
It's about a 3-second delay.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
What's the link to do speed test?
Speedtest.net. Actually, I have an app on my phone that I can do it.
I'm just curious.
I'm gonna do it live. Speedtest.net. Don't allow. What is this crap? Internet-based ads.
What is this?
Don't allow. Done. All right, ready? Here we go. Connecting.
Something's still. Okay.
It's buffering. You know, that's not bad considering we're streaming right now.
Shouldn't that be like more than that though, by a lot?
It should. Well, we have 300 meg internet, but we're literally streaming.
Oh, but look.
I know, but we're at like literally streaming at this moment, and I'm about as far away from our modems as we can get.
I guess. You're at a download speed of 69.
Woo! 69!
Giggity.
Giggity.
Alright. I'm fighting you.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my ally and use my loot.
Alright.
Because I still have them.
I need to start putting the money here so I can just slide it over.
So this is set for 2. So again, your guy's worth 2.
This is the exact same fight we just had a minute ago.
So then I
now
roll
you
the
roll the dice. Woo! We both draw 2 cards. So he takes 1 damage. Now I'm going to play. I'm going to damage.
Oh, because these have been tapped.
Yes, and now
Zapped. Sorry.
Now I'm going to damage your ally.
Okay, so he's got.
Deal 2 damage to a target, ally, or monster.
So he's discarded?
Yep. I killed something, guys. I haven't dealt any damage to her yet.
Guys, he killed my ally.
Alright, and that's all I got. Go up to level 5. Gain 5 tokens. Next round, trust me, but we are fucking shit up.
Ooh.
Do I have the... It was at that time he realized he fucked up.
If being cool is all you care about, maybe you should go fuck yourself.
Except that's not all I care about. That's all you care about.
It's
so-
true. That is all I care
Go
about.
fuck yourself. Alright. So, are you done?
I have friends trying to talk me into DDO again. What is DDO?
I didn't dance. Nope. Not right.
That's DDR.
I know. Alright, are you done?
Yeah, I
Okay.
took money and I did all my stuff.
So, I unzap.
Fuck you.
Does this guy get unstashed now?
Thank you very, very much. Yes. Goes into your hand.
And return 80 tokens to the stockpile.
There's almost no reason for them to go into the stockpile, but I think you can deal... Oh, I can deal damage to stuff face up in the stockpile.
Okay.
That's why you keep the damage tokens on it. It all makes sense.
Here's
There it
my
is.
ally.
The final piece to the puzzle. It all just came together. Oh, Dungeons and Dragons Online.
Target.
Got it.
hero, discard.
Drug Dealer Online.
Drug dealer.
Did you guys ever play back in the day? It was one of those old Flash games. It was Dope Wars.
Dope.
I don't even think it was a Flash game. I think it was like an HTML game that you would click it and it just had JavaScript. You try to make it 20 rounds and make as much money as you possibly could. Yes. And then they came out, when the iPhone came out, I was like, oh, I wonder if they have Dope Wars on the iPhone. We're doing the same thing again, aren't we?
No.
But they didn't have Dope Wars. It was Candy Wars. But we all knew.
Okay.
We all knew what that meant.
So, if the defender has a location in play, which you do, this is worth 3 now.
Oh, you.
Because it's worth 1 more. So your guy, now it's actually 1 because you have a shield. Or it's worth 2 because you have a shield.
Yep. You just killed my bodyguard, didn't you? Yep.
Yep.
When this is squashed, you may squash a card stuck to your hero card. Oh, I don't have that. Damn it. Alright.
So did I defeat you?
Yeah, you killed him, and you only took 1 damage.
So then what do I get for defeating? Like,
Nothing?
I feel like there's something missing. Like, what's the purpose of me defeating your monsters? How do you, because I can't ever get to that to take points away from you, so when does the game actually ever end?
I don't know, that's a good point.
Damage your hero equals or exceeds your life. You must draw a card and your deck is empty. You concede the game. So I could literally play here for fucking 5 hours and just say, I quit.
No, because you'll eventually run out of cards. Where does it say winning?
Ending the game. You either concede, you must draw a card and your deck is empty, or you So literally we're gonna go until the deck is empty because there's no other way. Or I just tell you.
I feel like we're doing the damaging wrong. I don't feel like that's actually correct. And if it is,
the attacker reveals a face down card. Check for cheating. If the attacker was not cheating, the monster has been hired.
No. So here's what it is. It will get better as we get more level up higher.
Oh, I have to go.
Because our problem right now is we can't play a lot of stuff. And so we basically have to play just enough stuff to keep things neutral. But the idea is that you want to play a card that causes you to use up to tap your stuff.
No, it's more than 10 turns. Like literally the game doesn't end until I either defeat his hero or he defeats mine. Our deck is empty or one of us concedes.
Yeah, it's just like Hearthstone.
So I mean 10 turns.
That once we get to 10, that just means at the beginning of every round we have 10 money to spend on cards in our hand.
So I leveled up and I took gold. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, just saying 10 turns, level 10.
No.
But
it'll make the strategy of this is that the problem right now is that we only have $5. And so when if I fight you, then you block, right? But then those are tapped. And now I can fight you a second time and you can't defend yourself. So you have to run away. If I fight you a third time, you can't defend yourself and you can't run away and you take 2 damage. And if I continue to do that, you're just going to keep getting whomped on. That's Munchkin. You win at level 10. But that would just mean then that the person who goes first always wins.
Yeah.
But we're about to start some shit now.
We've only he's only ran away from me once. Like we haven't really run away from anything.
Oh, are you done with your turn?
Yeah, I'm done with my turn.
Okay, so I get this goes back in my hand. This guy goes here. I draw a new card, and now it starts my turn.
Yeah. Yeah, we really haven't run away from anything. What slowed us down the most is going between the rule book and my phone.
We got armor. Yeah, the games are only supposed to play like 30 to 45 minutes. 20
to 40.
20 to 40. But this first one's taking forever. Some people are distracting us.
Just kidding.
And then we've been trying to learn the rules. The first time we played Feudum, it took us we streamed the whole thing. It took us 6 hours to finish our first game, and we weren't even using the advanced steps on our actions. We were just using the basic actions. Has it been 2 hours already?
No, we started at 7:30.
Well, we've been talking and reading and hanging out.
I'll probably concede soon. My back's starting to hurt again.
Stop bitching.
You are about to get punched right in the neck. Or I'll just wait till you fall asleep and fucking shave your beard.
It's fine. Just stop complaining about your back every 3 minutes. I get it, your back hurts. Just play the game. Don't quit halfway through the game because your back hurts.
You're such a fucking dick.
No, I'm not. I want to beat the game. I don't want you to just get up and quit in the middle of a game. Okay. 5.
Why you being a dickhead fool? Stop being a dickhead.
Alright. So you reduce my attack to 5. And you deal 1 damage. So now we could either play by your rules or play by their rules. If we play by your rules, then this deals 5 damage, so it would kill him and you would take 3. Which I do actually think that that rule makes more sense. So discard your card. Nope, you get to keep.
You just said I had to...
You have to discard.
Oh,
you get to.
Which one do I keep?
You keep the weapon because that wasn't the one that got destroyed. What?
What do you see when the poker do leans over?
Boop crack?
No.
Butt crack?
Boop crack, or is it like jelly roll?
Ah, I like that one. Alright. It's level 6. Are you at level 6?
Yes, I've been at level. Ah, donuts. Oh, that's good.
Yep, donuts stuffed with goat cheese. Get it? Because then you bend over like that's the goat.
Gross. You're nasty.
Ooh, nasty. It's your turn. Untap.
Shh. We could have been doing this one the whole time for my location.
What?
During each hero's reckoning step, that hero rolls the die. All heroes fill 1, moves 1 card from the top of the deck to their discard pile. 2 through 5, all heroes take 1 gold. Number 6, all heroes draw a card.
Oh, so well, you're on your reckoning phase right now. Do the reckoning step. That's what it says, right? During each hero's reckoning step.
But where in this does it say reckoning?
Number 3, reckoning.
Oh, I was moving on. But okay, fine.
So what do you get? 2?
No, all heroes take 1. So you get 1 too.
But I get to do that on my turn as well. Because each hero's reckoning step, we get to roll the dice. So you get to roll the dice. That's kind of cool. I actually like that feature. That I like these cards that affect both players. What is this first one? Did you pay for it?
Target hero discards 1 card at random.
Oh, you fucking hooker.
I liked you yesterday, but not today.
What was I doing yesterday?
I don't know, being nice.
I was drunk. Ah! Okay. Oh, I have to... No.
Oh, do you not have anything?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna run away. Run away!
So this.
That gets tapped and goes back into your. Yeah. Oh wait. No, it gets discarded.
Yeah, I was
once
gonna
it's
say I
used.
used it. It gets discarded.
They're like a one-time action.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna pay 5, and I'm gonna deal 5 damage to you.
That's the only way I see this game moving is if we can.
Kaboom! Headshot.
So your turn.
Are you done? Did you level up and take your money?
I didn't level up. I didn't take money. Oh no.
You only get 1 gold.
That's okay.
Are there any other cards in your hand that you want to play with the money you have?
All I have are.
You can keep playing monsters. You don't have to only play one monster. That's kind of the shitty part of me running away.
Hold on. To be fair, let me go back to what I was then.
I'm still playing that other one to fight you, to deal damage.
I think the music in the room is stuck on repeat. Pretty awful. There it goes. What did you put it on?
EDM. Pretzel EDM.
So like all of it's gonna be like no sound?
That was intense.
Can you do anything, babe?
No. I cannot.
So do I just flip over and do damage to you then?
Yes.
When this deals damage to the defender in a fight, it also deals 1 damage to each monster in the defender's stash. 4 damage.
3 damage.
Ah.
Mischief. Reduce the the power of all monsters by 1 until cooldown.
Okay.
So
He's in your stash.
what does it say when?
This when this deals damage to the defender in a fight, which I did. I defended 3 to you because you did some. It also deals 1 damage to each monster in the defender's stash.
1 damage? Ooh.
So he's only got 1 life left. So then he goes over here.
1 life to live. Yes. And now he stays until your next turn because now I can fight him if I wanted to. That's why you keep the health on there.
Which...
So, Bruguru, I'm starting to come around to this a little bit.
A little bit.
It's not that bad.
But I think we made up our own rule, though, technically, by saying that we could, instead of fighting the ally, we could choose to fight our
Yeah, that's
heroes.
actually... But it might not actually be necessary. We'll see how that plays out. But I do like... So the rules state that you could assign all damage to an ally. But it might not be necessary, because once you kill an ally, I don't have an ally now.
Neither do I.
So you can give yourself 3 health back.
That's good.
Because by the rules, I wouldn't have done that if we play by the rules. So, but I did just deal 5 damage to you. I'm starting to get it. Slowly, it's getting better. The problem is it just takes a little while to get comfortable to the mechanics of this.
Yeah, just wait until we get Gloomhaven out. It's gonna be awful.
I did this. I run away. I spent all of my money during that fight. And I draw a card. Damn it. I meant to play this card, but it was an interrupt. When this treachery card is moved into the discard pile, X equals the gold cost of that card. This is a copy of that card. Oh, 1. Oh, there we go. 1. That's pointless. Never mind.
Prosence is just Skype him in and he can keep an eye on the Gloomhaven rules.
Yeah, we're gonna need help. We have a Discord. We'd be able to get you in on.
We just don't use it.
Ooh, you caught me cheating.
Did I?
I think you might have.
Oh, snap!
I was hoping you weren't gonna want to fight.
Cheating. If the attacker reveals any card other than a monster, then the attacker has been caught cheating. If the attacker reveals a monster, players may play any cards, blah 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 blah. When the attacker is caught cheating, the attacking hero takes 1 damage.
Oh no.
Move all committed gold from the DMZ to the attacker's purse. You get to keep your gold. You're the attacker.
Oh.
Right? Or am I the... You know, you're the attacker, I'm the defender. Move the revealed card face down to the attacker's stash. The defender moves all surviving cards to their hoard. The cards retain their orientation, so it's
Because it didn't get spent.
The fight is over and the active player's Munchkin Phase continues. See Munchkin other side.
Alright, well that was...
Had Skype installed for a decade. So reverse to a good cause. I use Skype for business at work all the time, and it's pretty awful. But trying to get older people to switch from Skype to Microsoft Teams is like pulling teeth. Because they don't understand how Microsoft Teams is different from Skype and where things are. They don't even know how to look for things. When I say older, I'm saying like some of my teammates are like 70. This is not teammates, my team members.
Your turn.
Okay. So
Take your card, your stash.
both these come back to me.
Yep, untap
I
and
don't have
draw.
it untapped. I draw a card. My hand sucks. This is what sucks.
Tap or zap. Prevent 1 damage dealt to target ally.
Oh, you could use this if you want to.
I could have prevented my guy from being killed. Oh, I didn't do
Go
that,
ahead and
you're
do
right.
that.
3?
We each get a gold.
That would have been for last round, right?
Technically. No, did you spend it?
I would have drawn up to 7 at the end of my turn. I wouldn't have 8.
Oh, so then I wouldn't either. It's fine.
But you get to roll it now.
And it would count. 5, we each get a gold. So it doesn't even matter.
Now I get more gold.
So now I guess I just used it.
Oh man. When a monster deals 3 or more damage, the hero takes 1 gold.
Eventually said, fuck it, who needs to talk to grandma anyways. So just, if you have an iPhone, does grandma have an iPhone? Because you could FaceTime grandma. That's a little bit easier. My parents FaceTime my kids all the time.
You know,
Google Hangouts.
I'm actually kind of glad that we're going to be streaming Gloomhaven to learn it, because we'll have a lot more people there to help us with the rules.
You can say, hey,
Specifically people who have played 80 games already somehow.
yeah, don't be afraid to be like, hey bitch, you're doing it wrong.
No, I'm counting on that, honestly.
Okay, so I put out a monster.
Oh.
I wanna fight
Because
you.
nobody wants to see Marshall no more?
JD's chopped liver.
I got my 11-foot pole.
Oh, these
This is
are
11 foot, not 10 and a half. That's my problem. Woo! Well,
I was yelling at you so much when I watched the Castles of Burgundy video.
what were we doing wrong in the Castles of Burgundy?
I'm sure we were doing something wrong. I'll let you know. Yay!
Alright, so I'm going to...
Plenty. I'm sure we were. Oh, it's been a long time since we played Castles of Burgundy because we moved on to other things.
It felt right. I get to tap both of these. Actually, I don't think you tap locations. I think that it just becomes active whenever that event triggers. It's like mine. When a monster deals 3 or more damage, I get to take gold. And this prevents one of those from hurting me.
So I still do 6 damage.
-1.
No, it's 7 minus 1.
-1.
So 5.
5. See? We didn't have to cheat.
We
If we got
technically
that-
are cheating because we made up our own rule.
No, we didn't. We took that rule back. I gave you your points back. I have no guy to block that. I have no ally to absorb all of that damage.
Oh,
and
you
kill.
didn't. You didn't have an ally. Okay, so now he goes here, so because
Yes.
he's in play, and these 5 get discarded. So now I go up a level.
Oh,
and I...
he does have 1 damage though,
5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
because of my 11-foot pole, 10.5-foot pole.
Eventually, yeah.
Oh,
we
yeah.
probably did. It's really hard to teach a person who hasn't played very many games that we haven't played in a while.
And then
Especially
also,
if they don't watch any videos or Google it or anything.
and with a little touch in the head, a little slow,
He's not
a
slow.
little slow.
He's not slow.
She touched my Pepe, Steve.
Oh gosh. He's gonna be so mad at you.
Penis.
Oh.
Are you done with your turn? You gonna do more stuff? You still got a ton of money.
Oh, except I just leveled up and I just took my money, so I think it's your turn.
Okay then. So my turn. I get my guy back. Untap, untap, draw, and
Yeah, it starts to go downhill. It's true.
yeah, exactly. That was kind of how this one started. I watched like 3 videos. I'm like, oh, this looks easy. I understand all these rules.
Boza, give us a follow.
Just give a follow.
Bitch, get out of here.
Follow back now, y'all. We do have follow. Oh, we took follow for follow out. We have giveaways. So we be giving shit away.
Listen. If you come into my DMs and you ask me for a follow, chances are I'm not gonna follow you. But if you follow me, I'll follow you back. It just takes me a little time because sometimes Twitch is an asshole.
Follow back now, y'all.
And when I click follow, it unfollows people. So it just takes me a little bit, but I will get there and follow everybody at some point. I will get it. Unless I don't. Oh my god.
You don't have to fight me. A1 to unzap. Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any of my loot.
All I have is a weapon.
When this is hired, you may take 1 damage. If you do, 2 coins. You know what? I'll do that. I'll take 1 damage for 2 coins.
Burgers in the past.
So I thought it was like, I thought we were just streaming out a delay.
It did freeze up. I saw
You
it.
should
freeze.
Oh, it's frozen right now. Welcome to the past.
Oh.
Oh, bitch, we forgot to update the title.
Oh well. Hey, look. Oh, where'd it go?
Is it your dog? The emoji button is over here.
Oh. Can't read these.
Love. Ooh, look. Big ol' bitties.
Big old titty bitties.
I don't know what that actually was, but it looked like boobs.
It did look like boobs.
Boobies!
We refreshed and it seemed to unfreeze. Oh, look, there's an ice cream cone! Those are so cool. I'm glad I installed that.
Okay, so my damage is decreased to nothing, and you kill him, right?
I guess so.
1. All right.
And then this goes back. and
Yep,
stuff.
and it is tapped.
You can.
What is that for? Oh, I didn't do that, did I? 4?
Maybe I'll get a coin. Oh, you want to fight? Okay, well, I can't do anything, so.
Oh, hold on.
You're cheating.
No.
I can't do anything.
You want to fight or run away?
I'm gonna lump away.
How much was this? Kaboom!
I'll just be really upset if they wake up.
Fight again.
I'm gonna take damage.
The limp away damage, or you're gonna...
No, you can attack him, can't you?
No, but if you decide to run away,
It takes 2 damage from this guy.
yes.
But if I fight, you take damage from this guy.
No, I can take damage from you.
Oh, well, either way, I'm screwed, so give me damage.
Well, so do you want me to attack you, or do you want to run away and take 2 damage?
I'm gonna run away and take 2 damage.
Okay. I will pay 2 to deal 2 damage to a target stash. Give blood 2. When you play this, you may also take 2 damage to activate this ability. Remove the monster from the game instead. Oh, he's damaged, by the way. He's dead, by the way.
He's dead?
Yeah, because he had 3 damage on him.
Oh, he did. So then now he's different. I think you have to catch him cheating, not just ask. No, he's not a cop. He has to tell you if he's... Cops don't have to tell you if they're cops. Unless they're in uniform, and then you should know they're a cop. Unless you go to Comic-Con and the cop is wearing his uniform, but he's there dressed up as a cop.
Yeah, that was the best Rick from Walking Dead I've seen yet.
He was the best Rick. I should have taken a selfie with him. I'm sad.
Because he was
Are you fighting me again?
Yeah, he was a Missouri State Trooper, and it looked just like the State Trooper outfits from them. So you'd still take 2 damage again, or you can fight me.
I don't have anything to fight you with, so I have to take 2 damage.
And you could let me fight you.
No, I'm just gonna limp away, because I feel like that's probably worth more damage, or you're cheating. And I have no way to really
Can you limp away twice?
I don't know. Run away. The defender slips around to limp away. If the token is already showing limp away, the defender must take 2 damage. We've all committed gold from the DMZ to the attacker's purse. The committed card is moved to the attacker's stash, keeping it face down. The fight ends. The active player's Munchkin Phase continues. It doesn't say I can't limp away more than once. But I'm still taking damage, so it doesn't matter.
It's just not very much. Because you could just limp away from all of my cards, and I could just keep, alright, I'm gonna fight you again, take 2 more damage. You know what, Ruguru? I think I might be back on the boat of this might not be that great. Alright, now I'm out of shit that I can actually play. So I level my guy up here, 8. And I draw up to 8, which is what I have. Because I didn't get to spend any of my stuff because somebody was too much of a vagina to fight me.
So I undo my card. Don't have anything. Flip this. Draw a card. Ooh.
Those are some big ass fireworks.
They really are.
When I was a kid, what happened? I don't know what happened. When I was a kid, like the biggest fireworks you could get were some giant bottle rockets.
I'm convinced that they make really good money.
Probably.
They make money as farmers. 5. We each get a coin. Alright?
We can hear it over the stream too.
Yeah, it's really loud. Well, they're like right in... So the way our street is, there's like a main road, and then we've got 3 houses on one side. And then there's farmland on the other side of that second house. So they're in that field. Find me, bitch. He's pretty loud. Sometimes if you hang out over there, they invite kids to come like ride their dirt bikes and shit. The kids like crack open a beer, chug it, and ride their 4-wheeler off.
Didn't she say they were only like 10?
So her kids are 2 7-year-old twins and an 11-year-old, but they invite neighborhood kids to ride their 4-wheelers and dirt bikes back there.
Oh, would they let me ride a dirt bike back there?
Probably.
Ooh.
Which means I don't think they're as bad as our neighbors let on when she said that they shoot to kill if they see a dog in their farmland. I don't think that's the case. Boom! Budget Sasquatch. He's worth 4 damage.
Okay, so he gets 1 damage and he deals 3 to me.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking lose this game.
So he goes here?
Yes.
Hold on.
Just keep your money. I'm running away.
But I can keep going?
Wait, why do you only have 3?
Because
cashed in a 5, right?
Oh, you said keep my money. Wait, I had to pay for him though.
No, because I ran away.
Oh,
And I
so
take 2 damage. Can you... Do you have 3 people you can attack me with? Because if you do, you'll beat me. I'm running away.
You're running away from this guy too?
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna die, baby.
I know. Just get it over with.
Okay.
Run away.
Okay.
Can you do one more?
Yep.
Do you have one more monster? I don't like this runaway mechanic.
So that's what I hit you with. I hit you with Joe, Leg Breaker Joe, a Drop Bear, Crusty Disgusty, and a Gazebo.
So you
Oh no, your laptop's dying. It's only 5%.
Oh no!
Good day, sir.
I forgot to plug it in. Alright, well I hate this fucking game.
Oh,
This is stupid.
So I think we could change some of the mechanics. I wish that somebody would have made that suggestion to them before they push the game through. Because technically...
I don't know if you could though. That limp away is kind of your only line of defense.
And then you just
But
basically...
I don't feel like you could get enough cards fast enough.
All I was drawing was monsters. Look.
I know, and like I was missing all this other stuff. I don't know if you can get all of this other stuff to protect you enough. Look, that one would have been nice.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? No, it makes sense for this game. You know what we forgot to do?
What?
We forgot to go to Harbor Freight and get our...
I figured we were just gonna go tomorrow before we go to...
Tomorrow before the thing at 1?
It's because it's right there.
Oh, yeah. That's true. We could drive right by it. Alright, that makes sense. Remind me to bring the stroller tomorrow. So Jen can just...
Do we want to try another one now that we know how to play this? It won't take nearly as long.
Yeah, it's fine.
It is Saturday night.
Every Darb coupon. Oh, that's a brilliant idea. I have to find that coupon. Hey, free is free, man.
There's always one.
It's always something though, like a free card, a free, I don't know.
You know what? Since we're doing this, I'm actually going to take...
We need to play this stuff.
I'm going to play as the Bard this time.
So, if you would just trade up all of our
How
cards.
do I know whose is what? Oh. Because it gives you a sheet of paper that tells you what cards should go in there, but there are cards that are only wizard because it's got a picture on it.
Oh yeah, mine have like the little...
But the ones that are not only wizards,
I don't think we
you
have a
can throw
rubber,
in.
I don't think we have
Oh.
a rubber band or anything. These people. Do you want to add in one of these?
I'm going to add in both of mine.
Oh,
Except
no.
I can't do that one because I don't have that character.
Oh, so you gotta take out whichever ones aren't fitting to your character. So I have...
Yeah. How do,
I was just gonna...
Oh, you know what? I think I might actually stay playing as the wizard. Because
These don't have... What is the...
that's a different character type. I don't know what character type that is. Not the bard.
Ranger, maybe?
Oh, maybe. Is there a druid?
There... I see
What is it,
Ranger, Warrior, Wizard, Bard,
It's
Thief,
the...
Cleric.
It's... The ranger and the what are on the other box.
Warrior.
Warrior?
Is that
It's
what
gotta
the sword
be...
is?
That's gotta be a warrior. And the green's gotta be the ranger.
But what is that?
Maybe
It's like a...
that might be the cleric? It's the right color for the
What is
cleric.
the...
That's the bard. Give me that.
Okay.
I'm not playing as the bard, so you just set it aside for now.
Okay, I'll just put it back in my book.
I'm gonna open up this pack.
So really not, like none of this can go in here.
No, any of them that don't have
The symbol that we need.
anything that doesn't have a symbol, you can mix it in.
I only got 4 cards that didn't have a symbol. Oh, the cleric has that little symbol.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it was yellow. That's what I was saying.
So I actually got 2 cards from
Do you
him.
want to try playing as the cleric?
I'm gonna try playing
Oh,
as
look,
the cleric.
this is your. I got 2 of those.
This is my main character, baby.
I know, but your main character, that's the thief.
Oh, gotcha.
I got some thief stuff.
And I got some of your wizard and
Well, here, give me the wizards. There's a cleric.
here's wizard and what else did you need?
Here's a cleric. Well, I have the bard.
What's his symbol look like?
A musical note.
Okay.
That's your other guy.
But you actually got more than I got.
Look, we're trading cards. It's a trading card game.
That's what you're supposed to do.
And then we'll just throw those other 2 with this, and I'll stick them in my box until we get the 3rd set.
Okay, let's discuss with this.
Now we need to get some kind of
So those
card carrier. Oh,
we could use.
I think not for this. I think we're gonna try this for.
Rogue is like a green fantasy class. Oh, I didn't open these yet, so
Oh, you might have more.
yeah. Oh yeah, I might have more.
So I might try to use this for my
Oh, it's dusty.
Sophie. Come on,
You unplug it.
she fucking moving the camera like crazy. Out, going out, out.
Wow.
Come on. I'm gonna try to use this. I have a bunch of inserts. I have even more inserts.
What character is the sword again? Oh, look at how many cards I got of his in this pack.
That's the warrior.
Well, we need his pack because I got 6. But here's your wizard and 1 for your bard.
And so we were using this for Hero Realms and
Looks like
or
Star
Star
Realms.
Realms and some Epic the card game stuff. But I've got 2 inserts for cards
We accidentally bought.
that I might be able to use this for the cards for
Gloomhaven.
Gloomhaven. This comes out. And then use this for an insert for some of the other bigger items.
You lie. Red is the best. Don't lie. So here's 2 more for you, Bard and the Wizard. And
Oh,
these can be put.
If you want, there's yeah.
These can be put wherever you.
Look, we almost.
We got a lot of those in that
1, 2,
deck.
3, 4. Get out!
She's just don't yell at her. She's just scared. Ooh.
We have 9.
Yes, I sniffed my cards.
We have 9 just whatchamacallit.
Those, oops. This one comes out.
So now you have to take.
Ooh.
So what I did, I took a new deck, the new cards, and I'm gonna build a deck off of this. But you have to do you build a deck of 40 cards.
Hold on.
17.
Next day. What page?
Cruising highways longer further. Living life is supposed to be. Red lights never seem to stop us.
Yeah, from took the card bag from.
Oh, we have a bunch of card bags.
Yeah, I didn't see any others, but do you want me to go look for one for you?
Well, we can do it later.
Okay.
But that's a really good idea. We can slide them in those
Then-
and keep the different characters
Right,
separated.
and then I don't have to worry about them getting all mixed up and lost.
18, 19, 20.
You know how that shit goes.
And you're making a deck of 40.
Right. Did you separate? Like,
This was everything that was new. And I'm
Oh.
taking some of the old stuff out, and I'm gonna actually look at them and kind of. This is where the trading card game gets kind of fun because you kind of get to think about what you want it to do. Get rid of some of these shitty cards.
I think we lost a lot of people. They're like, fuck this shit.
It's alright.
I'm piecing.
I only had one ally in my whole deck.
One?
Yeah.
Are you like, what about your new stuff?
Oh, there's another one.
This character has more cool stuff in it. I would try your other character.
Well, I got a bunch of new cards for the wizard.
Oh, look,
You're a wizard, Harry.
I have 3 allies. One came in my box and one...
Oh, you got character-specific allies, too.
There's look at all these monsters.
Oh, green
Weapons.
is super.
Undead. A monster beastie. More weapons. Monsters.
Yeah, having more weapons will help this time around.
I only have 1 location so far, if that helps. Look at all these. These are monsters.
Those are some normal fireworks.
Somebody's having fun though.
Oh, what's this?
So... I have to take my location because there's only 1 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So let's see, if I just went all wizard on your ass, how many cards is that? I don't know if that's the best play. Eight.
This is 26.
I'm at 28. Ooh, look, a trash panda. That's my team at work. Where are the trash pandas? Why? Because they like to come up with stupid names.
I did win, but
Beth won. Oh wait, you have to do your victory dance. We completely forgot. Ready? It's a rule. Tell her it's a rule.
these are so overrated.
Ready? 1, 2, ready? No, I'm pouting because I lost. You have to dance.
Ha! My dancing skills are very subpar. Like straight up white girl dance. Oh, sorry. It's definitely a rule.
Perfect 40, but I'm gonna pull out these two on Fairgrounds.
Just chill. I don't always win. I usually lose. Where have you been?
To be fair, she did not win the other night when we were playing.
Castle Burgundy?
No, Lords of Waterdeep.
Lords of Waterdeep, I didn't win then either.
I would have won. Actually, I wouldn't have won. You probably would have won, actually, honestly. Maybe not, though. You're right. The problem isn't that I'm not green tonight.
But I'm not red either. I'm playing the...
You're yellow now.
I'm playing the cleric, so I'm yellow.
Who were you before?
I was the thief.
The thief is purple.
So, I mean, we're not playing our normal colors because we didn't get those. But to be fair, this is the only version that our local shop had, so we just bought what they had. Must be the...
But now we got to do a little bit of deck building. We'll see what this does.
That was the wrong direction. We're like shuffling them into each other.
Go ahead and roll to see which one of us is going first. Three? Ah. She beat me in the fucking roll, too.
I'm not sure if there is a green and red. Is there? Oh, there is! The Ranger and Warrior is green and red. We gotta buy that one.
It's the one deck we don't have.
We'll get that one. So we can do green and red.
And then Puck would be the wizard. Seems like Puck.
You sure he wouldn't be the cleric, like running around killing people?
Normally he likes, in D&D he likes to be the thief.
Now he was a dwarf something.
Because we wouldn't, because my rule as a DM is that a player cannot play as the same race and class two games in a row. They gotta mix it up. Learn some shit.
There's red, black, white, red, and green. This one is red, green, blue, orange, purple, yellow.
Man, you were way off.
He asked if it was wizard.
The shit you smoking.
Okay.
We cleared 1,000 views, yay!
It's like because we refreshed.
I'm really curious to see what kind of traffic we get off this Gloomhaven stream.
Yeah. Okay.
So we start by drawing 6.
Start by drawing 6.
We both start with $1.
Oh, don't forget to reset your thing to level.
Don't forget to reset your thing to level. You guys are complaining. We only made it 8 rounds, and it was a really, really slow burn, and then it was like boom, boom, 2 rounds, it was over.
Killed that bitch.
Oh, you don't have this on memory now?
No, not now.
So
I drew 1. Now I play my ally if I have him. I can only play 1 ally at a time. I'm gonna play Barbarian the Librarian.
But we spent a lot of time learning the rules that last game. You might be a couple minutes behind. I don't know what you're talking about. I hope so. Okay, he was agreeing to that, not agreeing to the slow burn.
No, because I feel like the Gloomhaven giveaway is going to be popular. There's somebody else who's giving away a copy of Gloomhaven too.
I saw that, and he doesn't have a lot of support, but he's not using like a Gleam.io or something. I don't know what he's doing.
I think it's, if I'm right with who it is, he'll have a small amount of support, but
it's the giveaway geek.
But he's helping, but he's not the main guy that's like doing it. The guy who's doing it, no, I don't know.
Go. Let's try to get this game done by 10:30.
Okay, well, I can't do anything else, so it's your turn. Oh,
Did
wait.
you pay for that guy? You gotta pay for that ally.
I did now. Level up, and then I take 2 monies.
Alright. I didn't take my money initially.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's doing it for somebody else. It's not his giveaway thing.
Alright, I draw a card. Did you draw a card to start?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Put down my bodyguards.
I just can't remember the
And I
guy's
pay
name
1.
who But it's actually giving away Gloomhaven.
And I got the fucking 11-foot pole again. And I'm done. Go up to 2. This is nice, this little counter.
Okay. So, not anything to tap, nothing to do. Draw 1.
I wish I could do this full time.
Yeah, I can't.
It'd be a combination of this, not streaming full time, but like all this game stuff. Because then we'd have so much more time to do reviews.
It's so the people that are doing it full time are like charging to do videos. They're charging for reviews. They're charging to do
for some of it.
They're charging to read rule books, to edit them. They're doing
Yes, I want to do all that. The problem is that I don't have time to do all of that when I also have to go to work all day.
Right, you'd have to do it in your free time, and we're hanging out with you guys in our free time, so. But if I could I'd have to make at least 32,000 to quit my real work.
Stupid real work, right?
So I mean, I don't see that.
But I mean, my ambitions go even further than just this, because like I said, I want to dethrone Board Game Geek because it's the worst website ever created.
Tucking in kids. Probably looking for the demo. Alright, so I can't do anything. I don't have enough money for monsters, so. Your turn.
Ooh. Alright. I draw a card. I'm gonna play a monster. Ooh. Barbarian the Librarian. I like it.
Look, if you look at him, I don't know if he's standing sideways, but the one booby is bigger than the other and one arm is really tiny.
It's because he's standing sideways and that one's
Quiet.
pointing backwards.
No talking!
Oh, it's pointing at the sign like that.
Mm-hmm.
So...
I mean, you would just do 2 damage to him. He doesn't...
No, because you kill him first. You deal damage. Oh, he doesn't deal any damage.
He doesn't deal any damage.
Ah, so yeah. So then he.
So he just gets.
But survivor, you take 1 damage.
Does he go here? Or does he?
He gets discarded because I killed him. But my guy has a survivor, and I took damage just for using him.
Oh, what's up?
I know. I didn't realize that. All right, level up. Level 3. Look, they were way further into the game than we were last round.
That's because last time we were learning the game. Look, that's fair.
Are your nips getting hard?
No, my feet are freezing because they keep touching the...
Your nips getting hard.
No, they're not. You'd be able to see through them. Whole world would know. Stop! You done?
Yeah.
Draw a card. I'm going to play an ally, and
Tip them titties some bitties.
I have a weapon.
How come I have... That's the first time I've thought of rhyming those 2 words together.
Wait, I have to pay 1 for using Mr. Meow Practice.
Meow practice. Is that a cat doctor?
Yeah. Look at his nail.
Whoa. Red rum.
Yeah,
Red rum.
but you get his nail.
Nobody's watching.
That's okay. If
They all left.
If they watch later, they can see later.
They said, fuck these guys. I'm out.
Y'all boring as shit.
Fuck this shit. I'm out.
Alright. I can't afford anything, so I'm going to...
Level 4.
Level 4 and take 2 monies. Oop, my card dropped that. You know what I really like about this one though? I don't know if I've noticed before, but at the very bottom of all of these cards,
There's a number?
no, there is the artist's name.
Oh. Yeah, there's also a number and then the little symbol based on which deck it came from.
All of mine have the same. Oh no, they don't. This one's different.
One of them, I have one that has an Omega. I think the triangle is the base. I think the Omega is these that came out of this deck.
Oh, you might be right. Oh, cool. Oh.
What?
Does yours say first edition, first printing?
That was the one we got for free.
No,
this one was.
This is the one we bought.
Where did you see that at?
Very bottom.
Oh, first edition, first printing.
Cool.
First edition! Woo woo!
I don't know if that means anything, but it's kind of cool. Okay.
Baller. It's me, right?
Yes, it's your
what do
turn.
I do? I have to draw a card. Ooh.
Ooh. I was just mocking you.
Ooh. I'm gonna do that. Ooh. When target hero has 2 or more stashed monsters, oh, I get my stashed monster back too. With gold costs of 1 or more, zap, deal 1 damage to that hero. Keep that in mind. I don't know. I mean, there can only be one run of the first print, first edition. I don't know if that actually means anything. I was thinking about like books. Like, if you can find a first edition of the Harry Potter book not signed, a first edition of Harry Potter costs like $3,000. If you can get it autographed, first edition of the first Harry Potter book, of any first edition of any of the Harry Potter books autographed, it's like $10,000.
Right.
Fucking insane. But just her autograph alone is worth like $600 too. Oh, this guy. What you doing? What you doing? What you gonna do with that big fat butt? The Google Home was smart enough to know when I said, "Hey Google, play the song," and it goes, "What you gonna do with that big fat butt?" And it goes, "Playing Wiggle by Jason Derulo." And then I was like, "No."
So I paid 2 for this one.
Not Jason
Because it's my
Derulo.
treachery card that I can.
Okay.
So I can roll the die and heal any amount shown on the dice here.
Well, then don't use them yet. You might not even need to do it.
Okay, well then I'll hold them but give me my 2 back.
Roll the die. It equals 4. Wow. So he deals 4 damage, but
This is a shield, so 2 or 3.
so 3, and I kill him. Dr. Meow Practice. Are you just keeping him alive?
I don't know.
What do you want from me?
Do I want to roll the die and heal? Oh, I don't need to heal yet. Never mind.
Yeah, you don't need to
Never
heal
mind.
you because he absorbs
dies.
all of it.
And then this
Tapped.
And this deals liposuction. When this deals damage, you heal an equal amount.
When it deals damage, you heal an equal amount, but you can't have more than...
Right.
No, can you have more than 20?
I don't
I think you can.
I don't know
You
why
just can't
couldn't.
have negative.
Well, then you would be dead.
Four. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know.
Bing bong bong bong. So this isn't terrible, Rugru, but it's not great. It's worth $13. I don't know if it's worth then investing $50, $60 a month and every once in a while into boxes of packs.
Just the two of this Blarg booster cost us $10.
But we have bought it at the game shop. You can get them on Amazon for $2, or you can get like a whole box of them. I think there's 12.
For $95.
12 in each box for that one, but you could get the first edition stuff, the regular set,
Cheap.
for $58 for
Ooh.
a pack of 12 or 24. I think it's a pack of 12 24 card packs. Your turn.
Okay. Did you level up and take your money?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna untap.
Draw a card.
Can you only have one weapon?
It doesn't say. Oh,
Play loot
it's loot based
Oh yeah. Okay.
up to your level.
So I can't play this one yet, anyways. Okay.
God, Steve Jackson doesn't even do anything for his own company anymore. Oh, he's the president and editor-in-chief.
He has that new.
But he's not the CEO. CEO is Philip Reed.
That's okay.
Who do we talk to? Philip Reed?
Philip Reed.
Oh, he's the CEO.
That's who we talked to.
COO is Susan Bueno.
He's very nice.
No bueno. Chief Creative Officer is Sam Mischief.
Babe.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I don't really like. I don't know. I mean,
I get it.
I played
this is our first. We never did Magic. This is our first thing that had this, and because we got it for free, we thought we'd give it a shot.
Yeah, and I always like to be the thief or cleric. That's the only reason why I bought this one.
Figured we'd support. We like Munchkin. I like Hearthstone.
And I do love my fantasy shop.
We like 2-player games because there's not a lot of 2-player games, and sometimes 4-player games that are 2 to 4-player games don't play well 2 players. I'm looking at you, Blood Rage.
If I could get like a banner that says the fantasy shop on it, I'd probably just put it on my wall.
I wonder if we.
Then you need one for miniature
I wonder
market.
if we could get them to sponsor us and get us some slight discount at the store, which would make them as cheap as Miniature Market for us.
Probably could if we brought them one of our prototype games. They love that shit. Remind me to bring InStream tomorrow.
Mom, in stream. I'm gonna stream in your mom's end.
Oh, you're gross. Boom! Vanilla Mental. He does.
Are they the original Harry Potter books, or do you have 3 first editions of?
Ooh.
So the first editions themselves.
Well, we have first editions of all the.
Yeah, all the illustrated editions. We've been making sure we've been getting first editions of all of those.
I was worried about not getting one when I ordered from Amazon last time, but when's the next one come out?
October. They come out
I wonder if I can pre-order it now.
every August, October, September, October timeframe.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
I love
Now
some
you gotta try
Harry
to get, because the first editions are only worth a couple, like $50-$60 on their own.
Still awesome. Get that shit signed.
It's the autographed first edition that just takes the, because like I said, her autograph is like worth $600 to $1,000 on its own.
We saw-
But an autographed first edition is just
Didn't
10
you?
grand.
Oh, you Googled it. That's how we saw it.
That's how we got it. What happened here? I dealt 1 damage. You deal 3, so you kill him.
And that's it.
Yep.
And then he just goes over.
My 11-foot pole is spent.
So I upgrade here.
First American edition,
I'm
June
just-
1999.
Nice.
Damn, that. I know he got. Somebody gave them to him.
That's awesome.
Fucking awesome. I do have a first edition
I need to check
of
mine.
our 7th book is a first edition.
That's because we stood in line at Barnes and Noble.
So the line Barnes and Noble with all the other nerds.
Well, I need to check the other ones because my grandma got those for me for Christmas in like 1999.
Didn't you buy them in a set?
Mhm.
Then they wouldn't be first edition.
Oh,
Because the first editions would have came by on their own. You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Tap back in my hand, and I draw a card. And you know what I need? I need to take out some of the Mischief cards. Mischief managed. I'll pay 1 for Bertha. And I know.
Is that the tree?
It's the tree, like, softly scraping its fingernails against our window.
That's so creepy.
Are you gonna?
That sounds like
what are you gonna
somebody's
do?
like
What are you-
dragging.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna limp away.
I was gonna squash you with my jizz hands.
Ew.
Oh, it says jazz hands.
Is it fast?
Only if you put a spoiler on it and paint the wheels green.
We're gonna put that shit on bags. And then we're gonna add some cheap ass piece of glass or plastic from Home Depot to the front and call it a front lip.
Oh yeah, those douchebags.
I know he doesn't know what I'm talking about, but it's fun. Alright, well I mean it's alright. Alright.
But you're not running around trying to pawn it off as a race car / show car.
Yep. But
Are
wait,
you?
but wait, what happened to the Mustang?
No,
Because he just mentioned a Mustang earlier.
for his game.
Oh. Well, I was like, well, wait, the other one was faster, right? So your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you get to call me on cheating?
I don't know.
What I know what happens
Can
if
I
I
just
cheat.
play this? My Mischief Interrupt and pay 1 for it?
Oh, you can't. You have to.
Can I do that?
What does that do?
Mischief Interrupt says typically one card is played and resolved before another card can be played. Interrupts work differently. Mischief cards with the interrupt subtype and any card that says it is an
No,
interrupt
because
may
I
be
haven't-
played at any time during the warm-up and Munchkin Phase, except as otherwise noted.
But I haven't been caught cheating yet. So the only way for you to get to get caught cheating is for you to actually challenge me and me flip my card over.
No, I don't really have one. Well, that's good. That means you get extra cool points.
Oh, thank God. I was rethinking this entire relationship.
Wait, now you're in a relationship with it?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh wait, so do I just take damage for that?
What?
I didn't do anything. You just discarded your card.
Oh, are you fighting me?
I'm just gonna take 2.
Or are you just gonna take the 2?
Yeah, because I don't have any way to fight you. I have the suction cup, I guess. But
5. I got 5.
my turn.
Yes. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna play him.
Dodged a bullet there. Yeah.
He really just wants the dick pics. What you gonna do?
Don't worry, I got you. I'll feed you, baby bird.
He's gonna send you pictures of eggplants.
What do I want to do? Alright, let's do this, cheater.
Call him on cheating. He said he was cheating.
Cheater!
Okay.
Hey, you skipped a step.
Oh, sorry. My vanilla mental monster. He does 4 damage, 3 because you have a shield. So he. What's that one?
Now he does 2. Reduce the damage of all monsters by 1 until cooldown. Ah! Bertha is safe.
So Bertha has 2 damage.
So Bertha has... Well, it's a ally. Do we target? I don't, because I can't use her again
Oh
this
yeah,
round.
so it wouldn't do anything. So I just move him over here. These 4 go away. I go up a level and I gain 5 money. I'm just gonna take a 5.
So, my turn. I get these 2 guys back. These guys get unzapped, and I draw a card. Now, I lay down some more armor. Prevent 1 damage dealt to a target ally. This is an interrupt. Ooh. Your turn.
Oh.
Bite me? Or, oh, fuck. Okay. I deal 1 damage to you. Because you block 1 and...
Stop, I heal 1.
Oh.
You do nothing! Do I get my weapon back or do I lose it?
No, you get it. You get to...
So you get nothing.
Forget nothing.
I stopped it and it didn't do the you lose part. My turn again?
No, I guess.
What are you gonna do now?
Move away.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Were you cheating? Oh, was it a 7?
That was a 2.
No, you.
I did cheat. But you didn't call me on it, so you get away with it. It's part of the rules.
I know.
It's
Munchkin
all
always
about-
has those
Munchkin
rules.
is all about cheating.
It is.
Cheater!
Okay, so did you go up a level and take your extra money or whatever you need?
Yeah,
Or-
I got all that.
Okay. Fix this, unzap these. If you're anything, I'm going to draw my card. I'm squishing these.
I can't wait for some pizza.
I'm playing this. Ooh, that sounds. We're gonna have heartburn so bad it's 10:30.
Yep. I'm not gonna be able to sleep because I'm gonna have heartburn, but it's gonna taste so good
Play
getting
my
there.
loot.
See, can we do this in 5 minutes? 5 minutes.
What you gonna do, big boy?
I'm gonna run away. You seem awfully happy about that, guy. Hey, you didn't draw those guys back into your hand.
Oh, my bad. Do I keep this?
No? Come on.
I want to keep it.
We've been playing this game for 4 hours.
You know, I forgot to take back my shit. I had them sitting there like 2 hands ago.
So now this goes over here because I ran away.
I get my shit back. This goes to a 7. 3, 4, 6. I get.
I get my shit back. I get to draw a card. Everything's untapped.
Monstrous 6. When this is committed to a fight, it is 6 gold, 6 attack, 6 hearts, monster card. Its card type changes the monster and it has no other ability. So
Oh,
it can be a monster or a weapon.
nice.
But right now it's a weapon and it's worth 6. And it's a 6 shield.
That's really all the benefit you're getting out of it because you don't get to deal any damage to me. But it does. You do block 6 of my 4. So, but nothing happens because you're not attacking me.
That sure just sounds like somebody is like dragging a shovel down the road.
It does.
It's creepy.
Alright. What about this one? Oh wait, I didn't have to pay. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you
because
did.
we fought.
Are you cheating? I think you're cheating.
You can't actually call me on cheating
Why can't I?
because the only way for you to call me on cheating is to attack me, is to try to defend yourself. So you either just take the beating thinking that I'm cheating, or you run away and assume that I might not be cheating.
I don't have anything to do with me, so I'm gonna look away. I don't have to do that.
Okay, and then I'm going to do another one for 3. And one more for 3. Okay. Round 7. And I get 3 money.
Fix my runaway. Untap my card. Draw this back into the hand.
Draw a
another
card. Wait,
I can use him. He's my
You-
weapon.
how do you get to use...
Why can't you use the weapon? You can use a weapon, an ally, and a person.
When you attack?
Oh, I don't know.
We've never sent any...
I don't remember. I might
I
not.
think whenever you only defend... I think, you know what? I think you did kill this guy.
Okay.
Yes, because you dealt damage. You dealt 6 damage and blocked 6. So that was my bad.
Okay, maybe you can do weapons because it's all of the committed.
Yes. The defender
Defenders
uses the
committed
weapons and the shields and the allies to protect you from the...
But not the attacker. Hey, you get out of here.
Alright.
With 4.
Prevent damage dealt to target ally. So it... Oh fuck, it still kills him, doesn't it?
It does 4 damage.
Oh, no, he
It does
does
3.
3, and I get to prevent one of them from... So he only takes 2 damage. Well, she. Then you take 1 damage. When a hero has 2 or more...
When it says all heroes take 2 damage.
What?
It says all heroes take 2
You
damage.
fucking hooker.
I take 2 damage too.
I know. Why would you fuck us both like that?
Oh, yeah. You got lucky. I am gonna play this one.
Roll the die.
You heal the amount shown.
Oh.
3. Okay.
My turn?
Yep.
Get all my cards back. Untap, untap, untap. Tap that ass. Flip this over and draw 1.
So dirty.
That's why people like us. What are you doing? You're defending, attacking, lying, cheating. Wow, look. I'll be back. And it's a picture of a fat Johann Sebastian Bach with a Tommy gun.
That's funny. I'm using the Book of Acts. So it's the monster is 6. 6 gold, 6 attack, 6 hearts, 6 shield.
Guy might hurt him. Ah, he only did 1 damage, so he died. And now that's tapped.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna pay 1 for this guy and 3 for this guy. Problem is really the biggest issue is there's not a lot of fighting in this game because you do this and they're like, well, I'm gonna run away.
I don't think I can't do anything. If I don't take anything this turn, it's the next time I would.
Mocha's running at her sleep.
Well, you didn't fall asleep.
Alright. I'm done.
We're almost done.
We're almost
We're
done.
almost done. As
We'll
soon
be
as
up.
I'm done. Go on.
We're gonna
I'll
watch
be up in like 5 minutes. Go on.
Go! It's your turn. Undo all your stuff.
I was trying to talk to our kids.
Draw all your cards, flip your flip the limp dick over, and untap your character. Untap that ass. So the first time you run away, it's nothing. But then every time you flip this over to limp away, and then every time you limp away, you lose 2 points. You lose 2 health. I forgot to do my. But it just means that it's super easy to say, you know what, I'm just not gonna fight anybody because they're gonna kill me because I have nothing to defend myself with. So I'm just gonna limp away. So you just keep playing cards. And they're like, oh, -2, -2.
I mean, so if you limp away, like that time it doesn't cost you anything.
Right. That first one was free. So then that gets stashed. She could have been lying. Who knows? Now she's gonna go at it again. Whoa! With the now I have to try to do something. So
Otherwise,
this time
he loses 2.
This time I am gonna try to attack her.
My vanilla mental.
Vanilla mental. So you get 1.
If you keep limping away, you become impotent and can no longer tap the ass.
Right. And I'm gonna.
Oh, it's funny.
I'm gonna kill Barbarian the Librarian. He took all the damage. So this is tapped. This is tapped.
So then
You took 1
I
damage.
took 1 damage. These go away.
Yep.
This stays.
I'm gonna take 2.
Now these stay.
Yep, you get to keep
Anyway.
that. And he goes over there. I draw. Tap, tap, tap that ass, draw a card.
Itchy.
Flip my limp dick over.
I don't think I need this anymore. I think I got it for the most part.
Oh, yes. I can now prevent 4 damage each turn.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. No.
Yeah, it's really not working right now.
What?
The whole cheating, dealing with cheating. My Books of Axe is pretty baller on its own.
The Books of Axe is kind of OP.
It's 6 damage and then 6 shield. If it's a monster, it's 6 money and 6 hearts, but it's not. So you don't have a shield.
Yeah, my guy deals no damage. You
Nope.
cunt.
And he dies. 3.
We both draw a card.
And then these are all tapped.
Tap a dead ass. Alright. Okay, this one?
Mm-hmm.
When she decides to run away, I get to keep my money and I get to stash my guy to go back into my hand. This one? And this one. Number 9.
And I really, I have no true way of knowing if you're cheating, so.
What it all comes down to is, do you trust me?
No. Sorry, not sorry.
And what have I ever done to be untrustworthy?
Like legit things?
In this game.
Well, I mean, I know you, so. You are a game cheater!
No, you're the one that's always trying to cheat. You've wanted to change the rules of this game 4 times because you made it easier for you.
Oh, to be fair, we did kind of change the rules of the game. Okay.
It could be, but the problem is that there's no limit to how many times that she can pass. And so you end up basically, the only real way you deal damage is by limping away.
Yeah.
Or by thinking you can take her on and it not working.
And then me using my Book of Axe to fuck up your life.
Bertha in my 10.5-inch pole.
My Vanilla Mental does 4 damage. Well, 3 now.
He does no damage. Prevent up to 3 damage dealt to your hero by targeting a monster. This is an interrupt.
How many,
He takes 1 damage. Because I don't have any good fucking weapons. There needs to be better weapons. I've been stuck with this goddamn 11-foot pole, and I haven't been able to get rid of it. Oh, these got... Yeah, run away. Run away! Run away scared! Yeah, they definitely want that booster pack money. Run away scared.
Okay.
Draw. Flip my limp dick. Pick up all of my cards.
Ballsy monsters.
And tap that ass.
I mean, probably.
What happened?
And they're probably gonna start pushing the new booster packs since they're $10. Well, $5.99 a piece. If you go to someplace like a board game store. I don't know how much they are. And what? In a few minutes, Jen. Be patient. Right, exactly. I don't have anything to play without saying. Target, not Amazon.
Well, you caught me cheating. This card, target money goes back to my purse, and I lose 1 health. You get your guys back.
Oh, snap. Yay.
Oh, fuck. I forgot that doesn't end up using your guys.
It is kind of BS. I agree. I can't call you on cheating if I don't have any cards to play.
Right, you would just have to... Well, you could. The way you call me cheating is instead of running away, you just say, fine, attack me. And then I would have to flip over my card and you'd know if I was cheating or not.
I guess.
And if I was cheating, then I take the damage instead and you are safe.
What else you got for me?
This one.
I don't need him. He's strong enough on his own.
There, that'll keep him alive with 2 damage. Wait,
It's not a monster.
but you still take... Oh, fuck, because he blocks
Hey, he blocked
goddamn
6.
6. That card is fucking stupid. It blocks 6, it deals 6 damage, it's worth 6 money, it's stupid.
It's a monster, too. It could be a weapon or a monster. Ooh, hey. How are you? Is that your foot? Yeah, this is your foot.
Shut your hole. This one's called Wounded Pride. It's a bunch of sick and damaged lions.
So your turn?
Yeah. I cheated. Did it on purpose. Throw you off. No, they don't get tapped, remember?
Oh, do they get discarded?
No, nothing happened whenever I cheat.
Oh, okay.
Now you can come at me again. Come at me, bro. And I can pay 1 to regenerate 1 health.
So he's worth 5.
Do you deal 2 damage to him?
No, I
you
deal
deal
1.
1. Oh! And he deals 6 to
He deals 5.
5. It doesn't matter, he's only worth 2.
So now these are discarded.
No, just...
Just him.
Yes.
He's tapped.
I was trying to do some ballsy, stupid shit, and it did not pan out. But I am gonna play this. I can't. Fuck!
Why can't you?
Because I've already used all my cards.
Oh.
Your turn.
Okay. Untapping these, picking up these.
At least they have puns. And then there were puns. So, oh fuck, I forgot. Our heroes do have an ability. Reduce the cost of the next mischief you play this turn by 1. So they all have an ability, but it also dictates how much health you have.
My guy's badass. Zap, prevent 1 damage to target hero, ally, or monster. This is an interrupt. I'm sorry, baby.
Oh, wait. Why is all my... Oh, I used them. Oh, too bad. I deal 1 damage and you kill this guy. Limp away. Limp away. I feel like I'm doing this part wrong. Because this just feels super cheap. I feel like you should only be able to limp away once. And then if you still have enough cards to keep attacking me, that I should just take those damages. I don't know. This part is the part that doesn't feel right.
Okay.
This whole ability to just keep limping away and only doing 2 damage each. Flip my limp dick over. Get rid of this shit. Get my cards back. Tap the masses. Draw a card.
Imagine this face really make you.
Oh, pizza.
I'm gonna hold out on him. It's really just a weapon. Houston.
Takes 1 damage and deals 4 to you.
I don't know this. Okay.
No, you never have to discard your weapons.
I feel like I should, because I feel like it should be broken at that point.
What, you're not trying to discard your Book of Axes every time?
That's true. I'm gonna keep my Book of Axes. He's baller. Actually, while you're doing that, I'm gonna zap this to heal too.
Can't kill him.
Did you do any damage to him though?
Who, you?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It blocks all of my damage. And I don't think there's a card in here that deals. Oh, there's one that deals 7.
I mean, regardless, now I don't have anything, so now you should.
Let me see this card. I'm gonna lose it if we've been playing this wrong. This is committed to a fight. It is a 6.
Committed means I put it in the DMC area.
Oh.
It's either loot or a monster.
It's, well, yeah, and you keep using it as a loot. You can also use it to fight me. Because also, one thing, I don't think we have to fight with our cards face down.
I mean, then how would we
Oh,
call
it does
cheating?
face down. Jenny, just wait a minute. We're almost done. I'm done. I don't get that. I just get 10 back.
Okay, so I don't get any of those back.
Oh no.
What happened?
I don't have any more guys. So I take 3. Run away. We know the drill. This is the part of the game I don't like. No,
No, I
I
don't
ran
care.
away. You don't have to get rid of
Right,
the
okay.
money. So just keep playing all your monsters. Can you have 3 more monsters?
I don't.
I'm gonna have to limp away from them all.
I just ran out of monsters. That's all I found.
Oh, god damn it.
Wait, did I draw a card?
No.
I didn't draw a card.
I just want this to be over with. I don't like this part of the
There you go.
game. Alright. Down to 3.
That's all I got. Yep.
Man, I need to raise $200,000 for charity. For supporting small game streamers. I bet Puck gave her some money. Puck has a raging hard on, which is which I imagine is kind of short and skinny.
Can we not talk about poke sticks, please? Come on.
My penis.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know
Oh,
that
wait.
much about people.
Hey, baby. Want to take a gander at some Adam West penis?
He'd be so mad he's never gonna go over here and play board games ever again.
Such a puss. Are you done with your turn?
Yeah.
Draw, untap.
Yeah, I'd say untap your card.
Wish I could attack you with multiple people. Maybe that's what we're doing wrong. Maybe it's not a one at a time type of thing. I don't know. This just feels broken. 5, then you're fighting me. And you kill it, and it does nothing to you because it neutrals it out.
Yeah, I get him back at my next turn. So, like, when he's done, I can pick them up.
Ooh, that one's gonna hurt though.
So it does...
5 damage. Whoa. That kind of evened the playing field a little
Yeah,
bit.
that one did hurt. Because now we're 4 and 3. I mean, I can always tap this and get 2 back, but... If you have one more, you could probably kill me.
Oh.
Okay. So...
Your turn. I need to get my 10 back.
Eight, 9, 10. Draw a card. 6, 7, 10.
She gets it back at the end. Did you already say that?
Yeah.
At the
switch
end,
that
when
one.
you're at the beginning of your turn. Because we can still technically deal damage to these, and there's cards that can like look underneath them and stuff. The rule sounds like it's one at a time.
Mhm.
We might be playing this whole thing wrong. Right. Negated.
Will you give her some water? Please? Are you ready?
Run away. Do you have 2 more monsters?
Yep.
Ah, that's game. Best one twice.
huge bitch.
Whoops.
I'm so disappointed in you.
That was supposed to be the price is wrong. That worked out perfect though. Alright, you know what that means. Victory dance, are you ready?
Yeah. Go.
You gotta jiggle, you gotta pop.
No.
Pop that.
We're not popping that pussy, so I know where you're going with that.
Dance. Pop on. Come on, get us some biddies. Biddies for the titties.
I'm so embarrassed by you. You're so awful. Why would you do that to me?
Alright.
I quit this shit.
So, there it was. If you were interested in the Munchkin card game, you got to see it. If you're not interested in it anymore, I'd understand. I'm a little disappointed with it, honestly. I need to go back and watch some videos. Now that I know the rules, I think watching a video, they'll be like, oh, that's what we were doing wrong. One complaint, there's like 2 cards in this deck that clearly came from another deck that aren't the same height. They're slightly taller and it feels really weird to hold the deck sideways. But that's it.
That's the end.
Yeah. That was it. We are gonna be back on Tuesday.
Yep.
We're gonna have the board game auction. Oh, I was gonna show you guys how I did this.
Saturn.
Well, so we went through all the pictures they had, and I went and I grabbed all, I put all the games on there that I want, and they don't come just a single game, they comes in like a lot of games, so like between 1 and 5 games.
She was drinking her. She was like this. And I started to. Tickets.
Yeah, so there's like, you can get a couple different games, but I went through and I just picked the one game that I wanted. And sometimes it was 2 games, and I said, okay, well, how much is this if we were to buy it used or new on Amazon? And I built an Excel spreadsheet, and then I went through and I ordered all the games from like what I want the most to what I really don't care about at all. And then I put a percentage of what I'd be willing to pay of the retail price if I was to go out and buy it, starting at 50% for the game I want the most, all the way down to 0% for Hero Quest, because that game's probably going to go for $150. And I'm only really looking to spend $200 in this. Where is my Google stuff? But I'll read you guys the list real quick of the stuff that I hope to get. Things I don't have that I want. Google, there's a Docs, Google Docs. Do I not have Google Docs on my phone? Oh, because they just call it Docs now. I put a lot of thought into this. Oh, it's not Docs, I need Sheets. Google Sheets. Spreadsheet. Spread in them sheets. I even color coded them. So you can see I got everything in the green is the stuff that I want to try to get. And I will pay up these as they have the highest bid rate percent. And so then the yellow is stuff that we really want, but if we miss out on it, it's not a huge deal. And then the red is the stuff that we don't really care about, but if we can get it for these really low prices, then I'll try to pick them up. So here's what we got. My number 1 game on this list is Le Havre. I really want Le Havre. Le Lee Havre.
I don't know. That doesn't matter. I'm just
Then Catan Adventures Candemar, Alhambra, and that pack also comes with some Agricola promos. And then the ones I really, really want to try to get this, it's the Rising Sun. It's there's 3 different packages of them. One of them's the Diamoto box, the Dynasty Invasion expansion, and then the game itself. And one of those also comes with Space Alert, which is really cool. And then she wants Nations the Dice game.
I do.
And we should be able to pick that one up for like $8. Should be awesome.
Will we?
And then there's a German Catan, what is it, the Starship?
Yeah.
It's Starship Catan, but it's in German. It's the German version. It's a Stennenfahrrar.
You can barely speak English sometimes. You should.
And then they have Starship Catan, Unurami, Alhambra. That's supposed to be a classic. Yep, with the 4 wall. Yep. One of the 4 pillars of board gaming. I have it for my phone and iPad. I don't know if I like it, but I also have only ever played it on my phone and iPad, and I think I'd much rather play the board game itself. One that I really want to try to get, but I'm nervous about its price. Yeah, see, look, everybody loves Alhambra. I want to get this Unurami game. It's a solo game. I have it for my phone. It's really hard to come by, and like it's $90 on Amazon. But I don't think anybody's ever heard of it. And it's with 2 other really stupid, shitty games. I'm betting I can pick it up for $5.
You gotta be really careful because you assume that, but the one guy that always goes to the auctions does a lot of research, and he's got a huge ass collection, and I'm pretty sure he resells for more than what he pays for it.
Probably. Yes, the dream game. You're like trying to. I don't even exactly remember how to play it. Then I want to get Between Two Cities. Then there's this one pack. I don't think, even if we got it, I don't think I could afford it. But it's Eldritch Horror and 2 Arkham card game expansions. The Path of Carcosa, and the Dunwich. Quadropolis, Imperial Settlers. There was a Arkham Horror card game, like 10 little expansions, and then a binder full of Arkham Horror card game stuff.
Alright, I'm piecing on you.
Illuminati, a bazillion Munchkin things this is now we're into the red, so I really don't care about this. Those 2 sets of just like a shit ton of Munchkin stuff. Dos Rios, 13 Dead End Drive. I want that for nostalgia reasons. Then this is going to be impossible to get because I'm only willing to spend $22 to $23 on them, but they're going to go for hundreds. I've wanted Imperial Settlers for a while, but it's also not a very expensive game, so it's not really high on my list of things to try to get here. But they have Descent in 4 expansions, which we looked those up, and that actually should cost around $800. So I doubt we're going to be able to get that for $40. But if we can get them for $40, I'll take them. We've gotten some pretty amazing games for some pretty ridiculous prices. Innovation and Fistful of De Niro, Arena, Charterstone. I'll pick Charterstone up if I can get it for like $1. I'm not sure. We couldn't tell if it was first or second edition Descent. But when we were looking up Descent stuff, it wasn't Descent the game that was really super expensive. It was all the expansions were like hundreds of dollars on Amazon and not for sale at all on Facebook. But yeah, hopefully I will get La Harbor. Well, that's not true.
He'll try.
I'll try. I said that I'd go up to $30 on it. And most things don't go for full price. Like it's rare to see something go for half of what its value is at these auctions. But it's really early in the auction. In fact, it might be the first game in the thing. And people got all that money to spend in the beginning. It's towards the end that you can get the really good deals. Because everybody's like, oh, I've already spent like $300. At least that's how we are. Alright guys.
It's time to eat. I'm hungry.
We're gonna eat pizza, watch some TV.
Get some heartburn.
Maybe go have a little bedroom fun.
Oh god, you can see my boobs. Don't make that face. No, not that one either.
We had a World of Warcraft board game. No.
No, we didn't.
What was that game? Ruinbound. And I had Pathfinder, the card game, and I traded that for something else that we wanted.
Yeah, that's the thing about these. Like, everyone's willing to trade if you have something. But this time, don't give away anything until you find out why I bid on it.
We have a list. Don't deviate from the list. We all agreed on these. There was nothing else that you really wanted in there, was there?
Not that I know of. But I'm saying, like, don't just assume that the only game... Because you didn't list all of the games that were in each lot. You put one game that was in the lot.
No, I put the ones that were worth getting. The other crap was shit we never heard of before. We just won't give anything away.
If we don't
if we get any duplicates, you guys can... Maybe we'll give... We'll work out a Twitch deal.
Showing Munchkin to us. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. I know that some of you guys were actually interested in seeing what this was all about, and
it's not awful. I mean, it's not bad.
May or may not be interested anymore. Either way, I understand. I think we need to. I don't want to cast judgment yet because it doesn't feel like I'm doing something right. Something about the mechanics doesn't feel right.
I think we need to watch another video.
Right.
But not that boring ass guy you were watching earlier.
He works for them.
But he was so boring.
And so if we were playing it correct,
super cheap.
If we were playing it correct, it's 5 out of 10.
Yeah, at best.
If we weren't playing it right, it might actually be better and worth it. So we don't want to cast our judgment just yet, but let's leave this as our first impression.
It's alright.
It's alright. 5 out of 10.
You know what time it is.
And with that, I'm gonna go eat some fucking pizza.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Probably the best going away song.
No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Is he gonna roll the credits this time?
Fuck this
Nope.
shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but
Bye.
I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.